What's up, party people? What is happening up in here? How are we doing? How is everyone doing this lovely Tuesday evening for all us normal folk, right? How are we doing? Reese in here first. What's up, Reese? Connor could never, right, Connor? In here early first. What's up, meme kid? Blake, listen. I've got a movie theater experience to share with you. But how's everyone doing? What's up, Connor? What's up, Friendly Night? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Doing excellent. Doing very, very good. What's up, Spider Drawn? Hello, Jez. No more names. How are you doing? Welcome back. Just the seven of us. Accidentally scared my cat. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, Jez's cat. Actually, that reminds me. I totally forgot I have a cat story. Getting scared on top of that I experienced last night that I have to go through with y'all is just hilarious. I got stories from this weekend for you guys. But how are y'all doing? A theater experience? I do. I went and watched the new Demon Slayer. What's up, Sharon? It's 1 a.m. What are you talking about? Us normal people, it's the evening, okay? I don't know what you folk over there in the 2 a.m. sphere are doing. You guys are on the wrong side of the planet. What are you guys doing over there? What's going on? Also, I like when people react to my posts in Discord with letters and somebody spells nut. That's just great. I just love that. That's just wonderful. I love seeing that under my post. What's up, Strahd? I totally forget that that's your name, but what's up, Strahd? How are you doing? Did your game ever get fixed, by the way, Strahd? Are you good to go? I heard me main character. Welcome back, just some guy. Once again, I'm upping the ante to $15, $20. LeBeaver, what's up, Nava? How are you doing? Hey, Tosh, howdy, folks. How are you doing, Tosh? Welcome in. No. Welcome back, Rex. People just reacting and spelling things. By the way, Shrod, I've heard that you deleted your mapdb file, and that's worked for me on the Civ Sim event. So hopefully you got your stuff fixed. I know Shrod was having issues on the community server, but how are y'all doing? How is everyone doing? I went and watched Demon Slayer this past weekend with my girlfriend. She doesn't care about anime, but oh man, dude, I tell you what, I had the worst experience. Ever. I can't even lie. Worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. Not because of the movie. We'll get to the movie in a second, but oh man. Well, man, hell yeah, we found a way to fix it. Okay, good deal, Strahd. I'm glad. We can't lose our master builder on the server. We can't have that happen. Can we? Doing swell and playing something at the moment, though, so watching for a moment. There you go. What are you playing, Nava? What are you playing? Were the people noisy? Dude, Plague. Listen, I hope that if you were there, you would have put an end to this shit. I just finished. What is this about a movie? So, okay, so listen. Like, I hope you would have put it into this stuff. This was ridiculous, okay? Now, listen. This Demon Slayer movie, I'm excited to go see the Demon Slayer movie, right? Okay. So I go in, me and my girlfriend. She doesn't really care. Movie's 2.5 hours. Movie's 2.5 hours long, okay? That's all right, you know. I can do a 2.5 hour movie. I'm in for the long haul. So we go into the movie theater, and then, you know, I got late tickets. We go up to the top. We're sitting at the top, so, you know, I didn't really have a choice. So we sit at the very, very top, lodged right under where they shoot the movie, whatever the box is up there. Addition, abstraction, interesting, Nama. I would have done anything to ensure the most satisfactory viewing experience for my leash. I would have hoped so, because this was just the projector. That's what it is. Doing well, meme kid? Excellent. The projector, that's what it is. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we were sitting like right next the nosebleeds of the seats of the movie theater. Listen, I got these tickets late because I couldn't decide. The movie was at 6:45, and I couldn't decide. Tomorrow I could go to the 7 o'clock one, or we could go to the 6:45 one here in the evening. I was like, I got to see it right now, okay? I got to see it right now. I need to know. So we go to 6:45 one. I get the nosebleed seats of the movie theater, and there's these kids that are sitting probably not even there's a seat in between me and them, because when you order online, you gotta pick two seats and then put a seat between you and whoever else has got the seats taken. These kids, there's about six to seven. There's about 6 to 7 of these kids. No joke. There's about 6 to 7 of these kids, and these kids, dude, these kids were throwing slurs. I mean, they were throwing all the words. They were throwing words. They were cussing. Like at quiet parts in the movie, they would just literally just yell random shit or like sexual stuff. Oh my God. Now, to be fair, I laughed like once or twice, but these guys are like 12, 13. You can hear the prepubescent voice, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's the fact that they were even so young and saying all this shit that I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm about to have to commit a crime because this is fucking ridiculous. It was insane. Like just saying shit. One of the kids below me, there was like 3 of them below me and then 3 of them to the right of me. And I was just like, dude, the one below me was literally shitting his pants the entire movie. He would wait until it was quiet, and then he would just let a fart absolutely rip. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, I was so pissed. I was already so pissed. What's up, Legatonin? Why is it so oceany? I'm not sure. Chicken jockey, yeah. All right, fair enough, Automud. Yeah, it wasn't even like chicken jockey, It was just like random stuff that was jump 'em. Yeah, our younger generation is a bit doomed. Yikes. It was just, I can't tell you guys how bad it was. It was to the point to where, and this is a 2.5-hour movie. And there's one kid out of the 6 to 7 bunch that's really just getting after it. And his friend is laughing at him. I almost turned to his friend and was like, shut the fuck up. Stop laughing at him. He's not funny, bro. You keep egging him on every time you laugh. It was just the worst. It was just the worst thing I've ever experienced. And I've been thinking about this for a while. I thought to myself, I really feel like you can tell the state of society based on what kind of movie theater experience you have. Because the older I've gotten, the more I see as I go into a movie theater that people are like on their phones, and phones are distracting, dude. I get kids yelling, people making random jokes while it's quiet. I'm like, y'all are ruining my movie experience. And on top of ruining my movie experience, there's this movie, half of this movie is background story. Just straight up dialogue. I was ready to fucking flip a table, dude. I was about to flip a table. And by flip a table, I mean beat up 6 to 7 13-year-olds. Dude. No, not really, but it was quite the excursion. It was driving me nuts. So, 2.5 hours of that, dude. I was ready to. I just don't understand. So, answer me this. Yeah, you kind of just got to watch movies at home now. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just every time I go to the movie theater, I was extremely disappointed, and nobody kicks these guys out. Plague, where were you at? Where is my movie theater attendant gonna come in and say, hey, you up there, get the fuck out? Right? Where's that? Plague, answer me that. I want to know. I need to know. Usually when I go to the theater, my party are the only people there. That's how you do it right there. You'd be the only person at the movie theater. And my poor girlfriend, she's just sitting through an anime movie that she's never seen the anime before. She's just doing it for me. Shout out to her poor soul. Who doesn't know what's going on. The movie is, a lot of background dialogue. Just like, oh my God, the employee's gonna join in. Yeah, employees start slandering. I mean, just dude, they were just throwing. I mean, everything you could imagine. There was one dude on the other side of the movie theater who would yell at them and be like, shut the fuck up, a couple of times. Like 2 different times he did that, and they did quiet down. Their sphincters were quivering a little bit after he yelled at them, but they would eventually get back to it. It's just like, dude. I go to the movie semi-regularly, and like 70% of the time, there's always one person talking to the movie, and they get away scot-free. And it's this was 6 to 7 kids, and it was insane. I mean, I just wanted to fucking freak, dude. I wanted to freak. I've had to deal with people like that for most of my life due to being on the younger side. The fact that I'm honestly just used to people like that now. And these are like, and there's a point of me where I'm kind of, on one hand, I'm pissed. But on the other hand, I'm just like, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, you're an embarrassing person. Like, who you are as a person is sad. It's sad. It's disrespectful, and it's I feel like sympathy for you. I feel sorry for you, or your parents, whoever's fault it is. Like last time I went to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, masterpiece, by the way, I cried. There you go, Tosh. With a date, and yeah, we were the only ones. No way! And you cried? There you go. That's a hell of a movie experience. I don't know what it's like for other theaters, but for mine, we're basically required to only do 2 checks on a movie for the entire duration. It's really inconvenient, but the best way for you to get results is to tell an attendant directly. And that's the thing is, I got to start doing this. I got to use this hand. That's the thing is I wanted to tell an attendant, but I literally would have had to get up and walk right past them. And I was just not willing to do that. I'm up there all the way in the nosebleeds. I had to walk my happy ass all the way down there. Oh, my gosh, dude. And when the lights came on and I saw their faces, I was like, you guys are kids. Like, y'all are literally kids. And I just heard you say the N-word. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Just crazy. She also told me that she didn't want another one afterwards. No, Tosh, no. No, Tosh, no way. No way. She told you she didn't want to go on another date after you cried? Listen, she was not for you. She obviously doesn't have emotions. Come on. That's hilarious, though, Tosh. What level of swear words were they slinging? They were slinging the whole dictionary, meme kid. I mean, the whole fucking thing. It was all out there for grabs. I mean, there was nothing was off of the table. Rib Tosh, dude. Damn, Tosh. She didn't deserve you. She didn't deserve you. Or date. Yep, she didn't deserve you. It's ridiculous. Can't believe it. She clearly doesn't understand the masterpiece. She doesn't understand the true love between... Actually, you know what? My cat's name is Caesar now that I think about it. They pulled out the classics and the new gens. What's up, Justin? Yeah, exactly. They pulled out everything. Nothing was off. They were doing this... I guess there's a new trend. It's like 6, 7... 6, 7. I don't know what that means. I don't know where that comes from, but they were doing that too. I was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Shut up. 8, it was 7, 8, 9, motherfucker. Unrelated, but one time we had to kick out a couple out of a movie because the girl was polishing her man's knob. Oh my God. Does that include robot slurs? It was everything. There was nothing off the table tonight. Polishing her man's knob. That reminds me, during that movie, I looked over to my left. Listen, here's the moral of the story. Don't sit in the nosebleeds of a movie theater. I look over to my left, and there's a couple who are tongue fucking each other. All right, let me put it a nicer way. They were making out, bro. It's like, what? I turned to my girlfriend, and I was like, what is going on right now? Like, literally, what's going on? Like, these kids are over here throwing slurs, and this couple over here are just trading saliva. I at that point I couldn't even appreciate the movie, the dialogue. It's just like, get me the fuck out of here. I've been in 2.5 hours, dude. It's all good. We went on a picnic first where I brought some pasta and sausage. Found out she was picky about sausage, and she didn't seem as moved by the movie. So yeah, nice girl, but we didn't have much in common. Oh well. Dang, you need to take me out on a date, Tosh. You're freaking taking girls out on picnic dates and bringing pasta and sausage? Take me out on a date. You sound like you would treat me nice. You sound like swell individual. I need to up my game, dude. I'm taking my girlfriend to the movie with little kids that are throwing slurs and other couples making out. And I'm fucking just sitting there raging. I even brought my comfy outfit. I brought a comfy fit. I brought an entire sweatpants, sweatshirt. I was ready to hang out and relax. Oh my God, Spidertron. A body lace cracked and warped. That's fixing to be me in this playthrough. As long as you're by, sure. I've noticed that meme kids repeat now tend to have genuinely... Oh, meme kids repeat now tend to have genuinely zero meaning, like at least YOLO and yeet and things like that have a meaning. Yeah. Yeah, now it's just like it's a brain virus. They just say the same thing. It doesn't even really, YOLO was like you only live once, and now it's just like they just say shit. They just say shit. You're just saying stuff. You're just saying stuff. I completely agree with that. In one short sentence, what's up, Navari? In one short sentence, what's your opinion on the last Civ session? And it's kind of sad we only have 2 days left. In one short sentence, okay. Very interesting. We'll leave it at that. How do you like that, Navarro? Is that good? Did you like that? Was that good? Man, I can't wait to finally be back out on the grid. It's hot as hell. I'm slowly melting. It was a nice, cool day here, honestly. It was pretty chill here today. I'm enjoying the weather. Skibidi toilet and its consequences, literally. Phantom tax? I don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck does 6-7 mean? I don't know. I even looked it up. I looked it up with my girlfriend. I was like, what is this? What did we just witness? And it was like, it still didn't make any sense. If you ask them what that means, they can't tell you because they don't know what it means either. Yeah, exactly. Beaver, I was not even there when the Void had its first feast. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Fair. You like that? Is that good enough, Navari? Is that good enough? You like that? All right, let me freaking pop this thing open. By the way, I added a mod that you guys may like, so I have to show you. Well, you see, just as 69 is positioned, 6-7 refers to missionary. The 7 represents the man leaning over the 6 with his arms holding him up. 57 is better. Oh, my God. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I don't want to be here anymore. This place sucks. Okay. This place sucks. All right, let me see if I can show you guys this new mod that I added. Make sure I have it. Oh, yeah, I sure do. Hell yeah. Bring this up. I just spent the entirety of that last session upgrading my house. Well, not entirely. I looked at your house, Plague. Yeah. I did see, you did do a little bit of renovating. It looks very nice. It's bright and white, but it looks like you haven't finished the roof. It took like 4 hours. Oh, my gosh. My brother, why have you made a void cult? Help him, Rex. Help him. Spider-Tron is committed to the void cult. What's up, Rukun? LFG. See, like LFG means let's effing go. But these kids just skibbity toilet saying all, I don't know, dude. And they were just, I'm telling you guys, this is just, it's probably the worst movie experience I ever had in my entire life so far. And there will be more, but it was so bad. It was so bad. There's a void cult. I want to be in the void cult. I thought it was looking for God. I thought we were out here talking to the Lord. What do you mean, void cult? What do you mean by that? My character was saved from walking into the void. He would totally be about that. That does sound lit. I'm used to seeing LFG refer to looking for a group. Hey, are you a Destiny player, Plague, by chance? Did you ever play Destiny? Because when I hear looking for a group, that's what I think of. This is why we need to bring back corporal punishment, kid, these days. Are too violent, too stupid. Yeah, I'm not against that, Knight. I should have been able to have the authority as an adult to bring them outside and spank their little bottoms, you know? Just, I'm going to teach you. You're going to be quiet while I watch this fucking movie. I spent my hard-earned, I've been working all week. And now you're going to come in here and throw shit around? No, I don't think so. You're not going to ruin my 2.5 hour experience. Not me. Not today. You are going to learn today. They were not special needs. That's right. They were not. They were in a way, but they were not. Unfortunately. That would have made it better. I'd have been fine with it at that point. I may or may not be created a chapel in it, so maybe. My dad used to play Destiny religiously. No, your dad's a gamer? Let's go. W Plague. W Plague's dad. Chat, W Plague's dad. Playing Destiny religiously? That was me. Maybe your dad and I played together. There you go. More dedicated online kid spaces are actually regulated present parents. They need a lot. They need a lot of help, that's for sure. There's some good ones, though, but it's just some of them are just doomed, dude. I think there's a lot of good ones out there, but the ones that are bad are like really, really bad. Me and my brother watched Deadpool and Wolverine. There was like only 2 other people in the theater. It was a Tuesday, and my theater has lower prices on Tuesdays. I think my theater has the same thing. That's the way to go, Rex. Actually, to have the maturity to keep religion a personal thing. He likes wandering anyway. Shout out to Mermal. Shout out Mermal. W Mermal. Oh, God. I haven't been on the server yet, Rukun, to see what everybody's built. You're building Jerusalem? I haven't been there. My dad has 1,000 hours on War Thunder. Oh, my God. AW, no more names. 1,000 hours on War Thunder. Dang! I like World of Tanks. I haven't tried War Thunder, but I did get into World of Tanks there for a little bit. Let me show you guys what this. Let me see if I can find this mod really quickly. I added the smoking mod. Smoke cigarettes. We love smoking cigarettes, right, Chet? The smoking mod. I don't know. I don't see it on here though. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Pipe Leaf. How about Pipe Leaf? There we go. So I added this Pipe Leaf mod, which allows you to make a. I'm gonna be like what's his name? Who? Oh, camera's a little bit off. Here we go. Move this way. No, wrong way. Which hobbit is it that sits on top of the wall in Lord of the Rings and starts smoking a pipe? You guys know what I'm talking about? I can't remember which hobbit does that. Whoa, why is my stuff all messed up? I need to make sure that I put stuff to where you guys can see it. Now this is gone. Why is my inventory all fucked? Why is this happening? Pipe Leaf. There's a lot of characters who smoke from pipes. Hello, Beaver. What's up? What's up, Hydro? Good to see you, Hydro. How are you doing? Frodo, Bilbo, Pippin, all of them? Yes. Yes. That's all I have to say. Okay, but I don't know where. I think you can use this. I think it says the mask slot. The hell? Just popped in my inventory. Okay, this has got to go. We got to move this over here. My face cam is in the way. My big fat fucking head is in the way, but. Okay, raw. Okay. This is a stem. So we need... Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. See? Let me find... Is that the only one? Is that the only one? Jeez, dude. Look at all this stuff we can smoke. Chat, we're getting... Chat, welcome to the stream. We're getting high as shit. Okay? We're getting high as shit this stream. Everybody ready? Get your freaking pipe. Okay, here we go. Now we got the real pipes. This is probably just a... this is just a beginner pipe. This is a beginner pipe. How about this one? Damn, look at that pipe. Oh, my goodness. That's a pipe if I've ever seen one. Oh, how do I always forget buttons, dude? Oh, there we go. Look at me smoking this pipe, son. Come on. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Am I chilling or what? Should I sit on a wall and freaking tote that pipe? Bilbo smokes for sure. They all smoke. They'll have lung cancer. Yes, let's go. Now they just need to add lung cancer to the mod. Yeah, now I just need to die of cancer in a few years. No problem, right? That's badass. I wonder what, I'm trying to think what would be like a cool, get up to wear while smoking this, you know. This actually isn't bad. How do I sheath shit again? I don't know. Drop that sword. See ya. See, imagine. Oh, see? This is like the type of stuff that I would like to add on the Civ server. Could you imagine a bunch of players just chilling, hanging out on top of a wall, smoking pipe, and other players come along and they're like, what are you doing? And then they just bestow some wisdom upon them. All of a sudden, they go on a journey to a mountain. Oh, no. Sit on the edge, brother. There you go. Look at that. Come on, chat. Now, you can light it, I guess? What does this lighter look like in my hand? Light my shit. Oh, it actually makes a noise. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that later. I just wanted y'all to see this. Having this as background noise, just casually hear you smoking pipes. Yeah, it might sound weird if you don't see it. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that. I've added that, so that's another little thing we can do. This is making me mad. I'm going to do this. I feel like my head's getting cut off. There we go. Little head action. See, I got to stop saying shit like this. You know what I mean? I say things that are easily, it's fine. It's perfect. It's fine. but I'll take us back to the event. I like that's just there's mods like that I want to add to the server that are just fantastic for that kind of stuff. Smoke over the ruins of Mordor, just freaking toting it. Just has anybody words just come out of your mouth sometimes? I just speak. I speaketh sometimes. I don't know how it happens. I just speaketh. Not sure. That's hilarious. By the way, has anybody smoked one of those pipes? Is anybody had one of those before? I've always wanted to try it. It seems, honestly, like it would be sick. What have I been up to besides going to the movie theater? Well, this past weekend, as some of you know, I did hang out with... I hung out with my lady friend. I don't know why. Is that my girlfriend? There we go. Let me turn this down just a tad bit. I hung out with my girlfriend this past weekend. And let's make sure this is always on top. Okay, don't want our stuff to be messing up. I hung out with my girlfriend this past weekend, and I played. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. I gotta make sure shit's working. Sorry, y'all. My OBS has just recently been just freaking out. I guess I did a new update. Okay, we're good. Recently, by the way, sorry, I'm off track, but I just have to say that we found some high magnetite. Ooh, lit. We're lit, chat, we're lit. We are literally on fire. We found high magnetite, and we found where is it? We found high cassiterite, right? No, we found decent cassiterite, which is fine. Or wait. What the hell? Here it is. High cassiterite. Okay, so we found high cassiterite and high magnetite, which is good. Which is just fucking makes me tingly. But what have I been up to besides going to the movie theater? I actually played, I don't know if any of y'all have played disc golf before. I don't know if we have any disc golf players in here. Somebody's gonna be like, hell yeah, disc golf, baby. But I actually tried disc golf with my girlfriend for the first time. For anybody who's unfamiliar with disc golf, it's like regular golf, but you play it with a frisbee. I don't feel like we have just some golfers in here. I don't want to die. Please don't die. But basically, the way you play it is it's free to play. I'm gonna die to this fucking shiver, dude, and he's not gonna get to play for free anymore. So basically, you go to a park, right, that has these little hanging disc chain thingies. They're not hanging, but they're around the park, and you get a set of frisbees. You go to Walmart and you buy like a set because you need different frisbees for different lengths, and you just throw them. You throw one, and then wherever that lands, you throw from there on to the next one until you make it into the... This motherfucker is really still chasing me right now. You do that all the way until you make it into the little thingy. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically a goal. It's like a metal goal of some sort. And, dude, that game is fantastic. If you like going outdoors every once in a while and playing a little game, that game right there was a whole lot of fun. It was my first time. Ski on parts of a course. Ooh, skiing Rex. Let's go. W Rex. I've seen that before. I saw a dude on YouTube Shorts, dude. I think it's actually a lot of fun. It was my first team frisbee basketball thing. Yes, Jess, exactly. Frisbee. That's the perfect way to describe it. Frisbee basketball thing. And that was actually a lot of fun. You go. I mean, I have like 3 or 4 courses in my city. So I imagine if y'all. It doesn't cost anything. You just go to a park. You just kind of figure it out. The only thing you really need to buy is some frisbees, and it is a lot of fun. Honestly, wouldn't be a terrible first date type of deal if you were interested in that, because you can kind of walk and talk and throw. I saw a couple dudes that just hanging out, drinking beer, throwing frisbees. I was like, hell yeah, that. You guys look like you were having a good time. It was our first time playing, and man, I am ass at throwing a frisbee. I tell you what, I'm dog shit at throwing a frisbee. But of course, here's the funny thing: is this little park was in the middle of a neighborhood, and of course, just existing as a human on this planet and seeing other humans throw the frisbee really far, I was like, yeah, I got to do that. that guy just threw that 300 yards. I also have to throw one 300 yards. And I got out my driver disc, which is a longer frisbee. It's used to, you throw it off the tee. Off the tee, it's your first throw. You got to throw it real long. And I fucking sailed it right into somebody's backyard. I mean, I just let that bitch rip, and it caught wind under it and went right into somebody's backyard. And not getting that one back, dude. That one's fucking gone forever. I was like, God dang it, dude. So I was pretty upset about that. Laughed pretty hard, but moral of the story, you know, you're not a professional frisbee thrower. It's like golf / putt-putt, but with frisbees. Yep, exactly. That's exactly right. You didn't just ask for it back. Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that is you'll go up to this person's, I don't know what it is with these individuals that live in this area, but you go up to their wall and it says like, it's literally, what's that? It's called Sandlot. That's the movie. I don't know if y'all have seen Sandlot, but literally it's the same deal. Like my frisbee got back in their backyard and we walk up to their back fence and it says beware of like demon dog or some shit. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going in there. I'm not getting my fucking frisbee back. They're like, beware, no trespassing, dog will eat you. No, I guess I'm not getting that frisbee back, dude. Fuck. Fuck, dude. So yeah, I couldn't ask for it back. They didn't seem, the hanging stuff they had around didn't seem like they were friendly people. They were friendly people. Okay, now I need to figure out what it is that I need to do. Or that it is that I want to do. I think this is an XP book, by the way. Oh, no, it's a lore book. Okay. You said Sandlot, I'm having flashbacks? Oh, no. There's really a temporal storm right now? There's not really a temporal storm right now? Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! There's really a temporal storm right now. We just got here. We just got here. Okay, we just fucking got here. Okay. We were close. We're good. We're fine. I don't know why you guys are panicking so hard. Relax. Jesus. Okay. Well, that was scary. It was terrifying, honestly. It was terrifying. You said, yeah. I mean, like, knocking on the door, yeah. What's up, Danger Train? Danger Train, you brought the temporal storm with you, didn't you? I knew it was you. How the hell did I get these two? I knew you brought it in, Danger Train. How dare you bring in temporal storm? Okay, so now that it's raining, the things that I need to do, I need to go get all that casterite and iron. So we need pickaxes. Would be fantastic. We have one. We really just generally need copper to mix with. Okay, so what we need to do is some mining. Yeah, probably some mining is what we need to do. Can we survive on berries for a little bit, I feel like? Let's see. We have cassiterite, but I feel like we don't have enough copper to do a good mix. But on the other hand, part of the issue is do we really want to go out while there's a temporal storm on the fringe happening anytime? I mean, that temporal storm was moaning pretty hard, so I'm pretty sure it's coming. Like soon, like it's gonna appear soon is what I mean to say, right? Right, Jet? Right, Jet? The gooning wall, at least you finally have a ceiling down, that's true. The gooning wall, that's right, Friendly Night, we got the goon picture. We got the goon picture up. Also, everything goes well next stream, I'm back on the grid, unfortunately school, oh no, you got school, Meme Kid? I think I'm gonna stream Sunday, Meme Kid, I'm gonna stream Sunday early in the morning, so. Yes, enjoy, embrace the gods. Bring the demons, a freaky ass storm. Not yet, child is yet, but giving a warning. Given to all by the great voice, so that no shall be harmed. I think they're gonna harm me, Spider. I think they are gonna harm me. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. They're gonna do the dirty on me. A freaky ass storm. Oh my gosh. Storm's fucking moaning and stuff in my ear, dude. I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, so I'm kind of worried, but I feel like, honestly, if the storm comes... Pause. If a storm comes, then we'll just dirt block it up. You know what I mean? We'll just stuff that hole with some dirt, and we should be good to go from there. I know I'm not up to trying to stand up to the storm. I almost want to make, I don't know if we got any fat, because I want to make an oil lamp if we can. So let's make an oil lamp, because I don't want to deal with being in water for some godforsaken reason and not having a oil lamp. What did you think of the poem that got auto-modded that I posted in the Discord? It's pretty good. You're good with these little poems. You need to freaking make a lore book of poems or something, Spider. Write some lore, but make a void cult. Okay, so I do have some fat. Very good. This is how you make it, right? Go something like this. It sure do. It sure do. We got some light, baby. We got some light. I'm pretty ecstatic about that. We should grab some berries on our way, though. That's something that we need to do, because 16 berries will probably not cut it for an entire trip. We should have some poultices this time, which is nice. I feel like I never have poultices on hand. There are words coming out of your mouth again, my God. It's not me. These lips just move, you know? It's not me, I swear, Jess. These lips, they just talk. They just flap. I just flap my gums. Whatever comes. Okay. You know what? Let's get away from that word. We are going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship to find some berries on our way to the High Cassiterite, okay? Okay. All right. There's words. Let there be light, baby. Let there be light. Pretty happy about that. We're actually, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Usually I feel like I don't have things, you know, I don't have a clear vision, but oh my God, these bell spires are just everywhere. I feel like I have a pretty clear vision right now of what we need to do, so that's good. I'm happy about that. You know, I feel like we're moving, or maybe not clear vision, but progressing. We're progressing. You know, we're progressing. We can get out of this poor stage. What's up, Gizzo? Beaver, how do you feel about the fact I've made 1,272 gears in the past 7 days by running gambling? No, you have not. Have you really? No way people are coming and actually gambling at your shop, Gizzo. That is insane. Oh my gosh. You're just making gambling addicts. You're just making gambling addicts. Alma Dip, I got a headache and I feel like shit. All right, see you, meme kid. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you feel better. Get you some rest, brother. Hopefully you feel better. I have a record if you don't believe me. No, I believe you. Shop Ledger been tracking it all. That's so crazy. That's actually a fire. That's so fire. I love that. It's actually awesome. Is there some berries around here, dog? There's a bunch of berry bushes right here, but none of these are ripe. Ripe for the picking? Come on. What are we doing? We're really not ripe as hell right now? Toylin has spent like 400 alone, my #1 supporter. I'm gonna have to hop on the community server. I gotta see what all the buzz is about. I once upon a time was a gambling addict, you know? No, I really wasn't. I do like to gamble every once in a while, though. It kind of gives me that stimulation I need, you know? Feeds my degeneracy. Push for headaches. Dang, there's really not any berries. I'm more so looking for berries right now than I am trying to head directly to our dig site. I'm sorry about the ads. No name. Oh, yes, the community server is popping, is it? That's awesome. That's awesome. Good deal. Good deal. I know the mod team has put in a lot of hard work and effort into communicating and making sure that all runs well and helping everybody. So, shout out to them. Making sure it's what is this? Why did my tooltips keep going away? For getting that going. God dang it. I think I keep turning off my tooltips for block info overlay. That's what it is. Either my game keeps turning it off, or I keep turning it off for the Civ Sim when I'm getting cinematic shots. The get back shots. I'll try to have blackjack done by next stream. Holy shit, I can come in there and play. That would be lit. Okay, finally found some berries. My God. Why don't we take these bushes while we're at it? I'm getting ads for an inflatable Santa. Oh my God. It's not even Halloween. Inflatable Santa. Oh, Control B turns it. Oh, interesting keybind. No way. That's fire to know. That makes life easier. W callouts, Gizzo. WW callouts. www.callout.com. What do you got for me, guy? You've got plaster, pine planks. Oh, digging? A digging book? Digging book for 16 gears. Is that good? Chad, is that good? Digging book for 16 gears, 116 experience? That seems like a whole damn level, Loki. Look at this beautiful. I get worked up about this every time. I didn't even know digging was a skill. I can be a professional digger. That's interesting. That's almost a whole level, dude. My God. God, I don't know. Beaver, me, and Rex are working on the Project Eden, which will be a huge city on the community server. It's still in the plan. Oh, you could have said it's still in the panning phase, right? That does sound sick, Spidertron. That sounds sick. So what? Oh, yes. That sounds awesome. Is there any ginormous cities on the server? Also, do we have is there like a spawn city as well? That's always been one of my dreams. I might have to get on there and make it myself. Or any ginormous cities? I know some people are just probably making cracked out things, so I gotta get on. I gotta see what's good. As soon as this event's over, I'm getting on there and I'm getting freaking stupid. I'm going crazy. Just you watch. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I do want to check some things out. Damn it! I think I ran completely past where I wanted to go. Cast it to right first. Shmeev, cast it to right first. I for some reason was thinking it's all over here. Curse me. Go back that way. Some rye there. But we did get some berries. But we probably spent about as much in hunger as we got berries. So, fuck. Nope, we found some more. Good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all A-okay. And it is daytime, which I do love. I do love that. No, but as admins, we're considered to have the community vote on styles and help with construction of one. That would be so lit. Not yet, but this can maybe count. The Spawn City, that is. That would be sick. That would be sick. Over this way? Yes. Okay, very good. I want to create pathways between everything on the server eventually, maybe. Ooh, some Stone Pass. It will be a trade-focused city. Still need people to join our city. Way too much work for 5 people. Oh my gosh, Shrot. Shrot, what are your plans this time? What are you planning on building? What do you got planned? I need to come move into your city so I can claim all your aesthetic builds as mine. I can say, yes, look at this cool building I built. It was all me. Yes, I'm an expert builder. Trust. Trust me. Trust me, lead. We don't really need lead right now, do we, Jeb? Though I can't wait to grind for hours on end to gather just the stone. Yeah, oh my God, Spider Shot. Gonna be grinding. It's gonna look so good, though. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look fantastic. Interesting project, by the way. That's my favorite part about community server, or just being on a multiplayer server in general. And why I always like playing Minecraft with friends and stuff is hopping on and seeing the new things that people have built. I don't know if it's the novelty aspect. I don't know what it is, but it's just so... It's so awesome. Okay, so now the fun part is fucking digging down in this area until we find some shit. But half of the question is, do we just go down this cave and pray that we find something, you know? The railway mods in your community server, I might try and make an underground railway. Ooh. Beaver, are you a devout follower of Dave? Or are you perhaps uncool? I dabble. I'm more of a void. I'm more of a void individual, because I'm more worship the void than I am a Dave type of guy, you know? I'm more so, I dabble in the void that speaks to me. And I speak back to it. I say, country boy, I love you. Don't forget storm soon. Good point, good point. I think there's this cave system. I always want to get down to the cave system. BR, I put pictures of what we have so far and plan roads next to Spider's poem. Okay. We'll take a look at it. I guess this cave really goes nowhere, but it's probably a good starting point, though. This cave to start prospecting in. Well, I guess that cave goes down in there. Let's make it to where they can't get out of here. This motherfucker's already throwing rocks at me, bro. Hey! I don't have a Falx. What am I doing without a Falx? All I have is a knife. I cannot be fighting anything with a knife, dude. One damage. All right. This is not day. This is what we call a not so good situation. I can't fight this. I need to get something better than a fucking knife, dude. My God. Let me go get some spears. This is ridiculous. Let's just prospect the dirt way, and let's not have to fight anything, because I feel like every time I've attempted to fight something, that does not go good for me. That do not go good for me. So down we go. Into a hole. Trust the process. We might actually should probably get copper first, but we're gonna dig down a little ways, just get it started, and then maybe go get some copper. So we're gonna do our little prospecting process. I said we dig down a little bit. We're building a town plus castle down south. You'll go for steampunkish. Ooh, steampunkish. I like it. I like it, Trot. You shall be beaten and burnt for these religious crimes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gonna sacrifice me to Dave. Put me in the Dave chamber. Get baptized. Sadly, the outer walls alone were like 10k stone already. Not even done. Oh my God. Wasn't there a mod that materializes Dave? Pigs work pretty well as a quick weapon. It hits really fast. Really? I didn't know that. I'm just always so scared to waste the durability on it. Somebody should make a mod, though, that makes Dave, like the final boss or something, yeah? Why hasn't that been done yet? Why is Dave not a boss in the game yet? That to me is interesting. I would do Flint, trace amounts. Fuck. Awesome. Awesome. I love Flint. I could see this copper pickaxe disappearing very quickly, so I'm more tempted to go and get copper right now. I feel like I wanted to try and avoid getting a lot of copper, but I think I'm just gonna be the safe route and go get some and just not cause myself a colossal headache. We're gonna need some anyway, so let's do that. Although it's all the way over here. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If there's a mod that materializes Dave, I'll happily give my life to add it to the server. Loki, my thoughts are that Dave will play a major role in the story. More than likely, right? You would think so. You would think so. I agree with that. I want to fight him now. He keeps fucking staying in the distance, talking shit, looking all ominous and stuff. He doesn't want this smoke. No, don't kill Dave. He's chill. He's so nonchalant. No, Dave, don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. We're only a fourth to a fifth of the storyline, so maybe. That's just crazy. That's just craziness. His name is the Thunder Warden in the files, and Tobias has a painting of him. I did see that in Tobias's, in his little cave area. And that is the name of the painting, is Thunder Warden, which is very interesting. Oh, you gotta be fucking me. You gotta be fucking me. You gotta be kidding me. Speaking of the devil, dude. Speaking of the devil, you talk about him, and here he is. He just says, you know what? Here I am. Are you gonna come now or not? Not yet. Okay. He's not coming yet. He's edging me. This dude's fucking edging it. Ooh, that was scary. Did you guys hear that bass? Oh my God. I think I need a new pair. There's a brown streak on the back of my pants for some reason. What the hell? Maybe he's a materialization of what is left of Jonas. That's actually kind of crazy. That's a crazy idea. Because Warden implies an overseer, like the guardian of the storm. I like that. You're onto something. It kind of gives me the goosebumps. What the fuck is this? This is Temporal Symphony. This is the Temporal Symphony mod. Am I losing my sanity, or is this just start? Hello? I'm scared. I'm not doing this. Can't make me do it. All right. There we go. Oh my God. I'm gonna dig down a little bit because that is how fucking scared I am. Holy dude. All right. All right. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Can't make me. You cannot make me. I will just sit here and I will just talk to you guys until this is done. Until this is done. Because I'm not, there's just no way that I could handle that amount of fucking period. So why don't I turn that up? It's just crazy. Dirt wall gameplay. Talk time, yeah. Davis called the Thunderlord. Bro was almost cooked for. Dude, they just came out of nowhere, Jez. They came out of nowhere, y'all. I was cool for a second. That shit just popped up. What's up, Tetra? How are you doing? How are you doing, Tetra? Yeah, we could theorize about what Dave is. That is an interesting theory, though, Gizzo. Get lurk bait Twitch fishing? I don't know what that is, Gizzo. I don't know what that is. Do you have time to talk about the holy cogs that Dave keeps spitting? I don't know what that is, Gizzo. I'm out of touch. I have to look into it. Yeah, so if I type fish, that is it. It'll pull up a window to a little bit. Give me a fish. Throw a fish at me, dude. Fuck yeah. I love the winking emoji. Yeah, I think that I'll have to look into that. I need to look into some Twitch commands. I don't have any. I'm lacking in that department. But the theory is an interesting one on the overseeing Thunderlord type stuff. I'm trying to think of all the bosses that we faced up to this point, because all the bosses that we faced up to this point in this game have been like machinations. I guess machinations is not right. Machines that were created by Jonas. It's a Steam game you run in the background. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Oh, and it actually, wow. Oh, and it actually pulls up Steam. That's crazy. That is crazy. What? That is wild. I'm going to have to check that out. That's crazy. I'm going to have to check that out. I'll have to pull that up at some point. That'd be cool. That'd be a nice little, fucking temporal storm thing. All the bosses so far, Baby Fart, the Mad Crows made by Old Man Tobias, but they're all, well, I guess, yeah, that is true. You're right, Rex, on that, my bad. But they're all like creations so far, and they're not like magical entities. Because I guess, I mean, the thing is every entity in the game really is a creation of some sort. It's not like it's a magical being or entity that has appeared out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like Seraphs are supposedly changed humans, time traveling human types, and then like drifters look like they're dead humans, which I totally forget that that's the case. They're dead humans, and so are Shivers and Bowthorns, I presume. And then the Eidolon that we face is a machine. Locusts are machines. So it's like everything is a machine-made deal, but the Thunderlord is a different story. He doesn't look machiney. You know what I mean? I have met Charlemagne. Charlemagne is loud as fuck, by the way. Lore-wise, all enemies are made of rust and cloth. I heard Shivers were once human. They all seem like human. They were human at one point. You should have made it so that after we die in the Civ server, we come back as drifters. That is actually, that is a great idea, Plague. That is actually a great idea. That would be possible. That would be possible. That's actually not out of the realm of possibility. That would be a fun ass. That would be great. I love that idea. That's why they drop gears and twine. Since their idle animation makes them stand, Dave reminds me of Tall Neck from Horizon Zero Dawn. I never played that. He kind of does look like a giant machine. Drifters are lore-wise proven to be rot-stricken humans. And I feel like the Shivers and Bowthorns look like rot humans too. They got bones sticking out of them and shit. And it's like, that just looks like a destroyed human. But Dave, to me, looks, I mean, I guess he's a real long ways away, but he looks like a separate entity. So that's what makes me question, what's going on there. Drifter civilization deep in the horizon. Well, that is actually not a crazy idea. That would be a fun thing I would want to play in that. There's nothing said about the Shivers or Bowthorns yet, but I'm sure we'll get it. Ever notice that the Bowthorns shoot their rib bones? See, they're so bony. The poor fuckers. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're temporal storm free now. Oh, they shoot their rib bones? Pain in the ass, I tell you what. Just shooting rib bones. All right. I think we're done. Here. So let me switch over. Shaw. Turn this back up. I think we're scot-free. I mean, guys, I'm scared. I'm terrified. There are demons outside. Let me choke him up and shoot him hardcore. Oh, God. Excuse me. What are you guys doing out here? Oh, he just hit me super hard. Through the wall. He's cheating. That's bullshit. There is no way. Oh, my God. Dude just bitch slapped me through the wall. What was that? Okay. Well, back to the normal world. Wow, that was terrifying. All right, how do I open my fucking map, dude? Good God. Okay, back to the copper getting we do. Yeesh, that was scary. I got scored, guys. They just want a hug. The tax collectors. Oh, man. That was actually terrifying. Burrito's gonna get diddied right there. Is it the... Did my game just crash? Oh, okay, no, we're good. Okay. Isn't the Great Machine in the archives? Beaver, can you see some form of Tesla coil sticking off of Dave? You cannot. Well, maybe his antlers? Like is that a proper way to describe it? You guys feel like his antler thingies? They sound like a few Scots, because you're not scot-free. I don't know. He does kind of have like a couple of antlers on his head, so I'm not 100% sure if that could be conducting electricity. I don't know. He'd be scaring me. If you zoom in on him, he is made of metal plating. Oh, really? I guess to be fair, I haven't. It's not like I've taken a real good close look at bro. So to me, he just looks like a kind of magical entity. But that does make sense. That makes more sense than what I was saying earlier. Him being made of. So is he the Great Machine? That's just the lore. The lore is just interesting stuff going on there. Antlers, horns, same thing. That's right, horns. Trust me, I'm literally the Pope. Be talking to Dave. Gizzo, what does Dave say? What does Dave do in his free time? What do Dave be doing? The thing in the archives is the echo chamber, maybe? Because the Great Machine, I don't... Yeah, the echo chamber, possibly. I could see Dave being the Great Machine. He's just hanging out on the horizon, dude. Excuse me, I want to look at these ruins over here, please. And I will not be marking them, because if so, I may die to a bear. I may get Dutched. Dave says to buy. Dave drops a Gizmos, Gadgets, and Gibbets. Oh, that's good stuff. Now, a question. What are you going to do with those rusty gears? What exactly, what can you get with the rusty gears on the server? Is there a currency? Is there a currency going around on the server or no? Oh, burp. Burp just made its way from the bottom of my belly all the way up to my throat. And I let it go. Okay, is there any currency on the server? Can I buy something? What can I get? What does $1.50 get me? Oh, we got a digging book. W digging book. Let me just fucking eat it. That's, I'll get to this point in a second. Dave probably spends all his free time listlessly roaming and contemplating all his regrets like me at 3 a.m. He probably does. He does seem like a roamer. Don't worry, Beaver, I didn't redeem any channel points for a surprise bear. Yeah, it's your fault, Nava. It's your fault. I'm not marking shit, Nava. I'm not marking nothing. Nothing will be marked this stream. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. We're going to have poker chips at the casino that will be exchangeable for exclusive items and gears. Ooh, poker chips? I got to come by. I got to come by and check out this racket that you're running. Ah, I was going to say something. Somebody's comment made me think of something, but I can't remember what the fuck it was now. I knew I was going to forget what it was. Gosh darn it. Gotta start it. I knew I was gonna forget that. Okay, onto the copper we go. Come on. Not happening. Not happening, especially not after I run out of a forest. I'm not gonna fall for it twice. I'm not silly. Excuse me, bird. Shut your mouth. Oh, a blueberry bush. I haven't seen a blueberry bush yet. How does my inventory get so full so quickly? That makes 0 sense. We'll collect these berries back on the way through, but we're going to keep going this way. Oh, I turned off my mini-map, by the way, for cinematic shots. Let me do that real quickly. There we go. Now we don't have to look at the map every 2 seconds. I've been yelled at before for looking at the map every 2 seconds. It's an issue I have. I must know exactly where I'm going. Down to the T. It's not Tesla coils. It's weird dots in him. He also looks to be made some sort of form of metal plating. Could get some more skill levels in those ruins, though. Imagine all the cool skills you... I'm excited about the skills. The skills do pay the bills. That is what they say, I believe. There's bell spires everywhere, dude. The dots are bolts on the plating. I've used a mod to freeze time before and flied out today if you got a couple decent screenshots. Ooh, really? You can have a couple mods to do that? I'm going to have to try that. I feel like that would make for an absolutely fantastic thumbnail. If I could get Dave up nice and close, get his good side, though. You know, I can't get his bad side. We got to make bro look good. I've ruined so many clips of my vintage story by opening the map so often. Why is it in this game that you feel the need to look at the map so many times, you know? Because like in Minecraft, I don't be doing that. Of course, you don't have a map on hand to open. But do you guys feel like for the next Civ Sim event, we should do either... Let's do a vote. I'll send you a couple mods that are really nice for recording, like a zoom and such. I do be using cinematic camera. I do be using that, which is really nice. It kind of adds some camera smoothing, which does make me happy. I have a feeling those spires are going to become a problem sooner rather than later. I know. They appear to be growing, which is... not good. I don't have access to bombs. Future Beaver can only hold them off for so long. Poor Future Beaver, Jez. Poor Future Beaver. Best part is somebody is going to watch back all of these live streams in order, and they're going to see this, and then probably get 2 or 3 live streams down the road and be like, this sorry fucker had no idea what was coming. I had no idea. Poor fucker. But what I was going to say was, what do you guys feel like we should do for the next Civ Sim event? Should we do, like, maybe an apocalyptic style event, or should we do the racial... Maybe that one wouldn't be Civ Sim event, but maybe, you know, throw 100 players and do the drifter thing that Plague mentioned. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Do, like, kind of survival, like there's one drifter versus 99 players or something. One drifter player, and then it's like infection. You just slowly infect people. That would be awesome. They don't need bombs yet, but they will once they finish growing. So can I destroy them right now? Can I destroy them right now, Spidertron? Is that something I can do? Let me see. Oh, I can destroy them right now. They just have it's a growing bell spire. Ooh. So I can destroy them right there. I don't have the durability for 270 hit points, though. My God. Good God, man. Good God, man. I think we should have 4 races and split everyone up between them. Systemic racism, but funny because it's co-worlds. Yeah. I like that idea. Between the two, I want to do one of those two. I feel like would be a lot of fun. Yes, please. Kill it now. I don't have the durability for that. The pickaxe, you were right, though. The pickaxe does do... It is good for lots of fast swings. Ooh, an infection simulation thing would be interesting. Wouldn't that be fun? I'd want to play in that. I feel like that would be fun. I do need to make some flint spears. I think the apocalypse idea would be cooler, but the racial idea would most likely be the best logical step after this event. It's probably true. We could do why not both? Why not both? Why not both? I feel like both would be pretty fun. Both would be a lot of fun to do. I would enjoy that. I feel like I would enjoy I don't know, from an entertainment perspective, probably the races one would be interesting, but oh, there's copper right here. I didn't even have to use my prospecting pick. Let's go! I feel like the races one would be probably more interesting. Like, is a split them up between 4 islands. That's a good idea. I like that. But I want these cranberry bushes. To play in, I would love to play in the Apocalypse type mode. That would be so much fun. We can also include server-wide events like an apocalyptic storm that lasts an hour or some shit. Wouldn't that be sick? Would that be so cool? Basically what we could do is we could have like one player be a drifter, and then maybe have lore content as well, and maybe give the survivors some sort of objective of some sort. And then every player that dies turns into a drifter. We'd have to make it to where, I don't know, you'd have to balance it out to where they couldn't do certain things. You'd have to do a lot of balancing, but that would be so much fun, I feel like. I feel like that would actually be so cool. An apocalyptic storm is a great idea. Let me talk to the professional modders we have, see if we can cook something up. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. What's up, Hoplites? What's up? Mr. Joe himself, how are you doing? Also, thank you for joining the Patreon. Joe, I greatly appreciate your support. How are you doing? Welcome in. But yeah, I think that's a genius idea. The apocalyptic storm, too? Oh, that would go hard. That would go hard. Okay, so is this enough? Let's keep digging. Let's dig a few different directions. Random spawn is a shiver, bowtorn, or drifter. Ooh, yeah. I guess we shouldn't limit them, huh? We shouldn't limit them to one spawn. Have it be a player, be a super infected, so they don't just get murked. Yeah, they're not just dog shit, because most of these drifters are trash. 4 islands, human, elf, dwarf, orc. 100 players, 25 each island. I do like that. Human, elf, dwarf, and orc. Do you think, I would worry, though, I feel like everybody would unite against the orcs. Like, let's do, how about elves and dwarfs, and then goblins and orcs? 4 different islands, and then you do those 4. That way, because, you know, I feel like orcs and goblins are sort of... What the fuck was that? What was that? I swear I just heard a creepy crawly somewhere. And I did not like that at all. Alright, I'm just going to act like that didn't happen. Oh, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this! Dwarfs have metal. Elf has wood. Human has crops. And orc have animals. Get a little trade system. Kind of like Rubik's Raptor has going on right now. It's some cool stuff. We got some... Ooh, we got some freaking fantastic ideas in here, y'all. Maybe I should put it to a poll. I should put it to a poll at some point and say, do you guys want to do apocalyptic? The only thing, we might do the 4 islands, different races one first instead of the apocalyptic event, because the apocalyptic event will require some modding, and maybe I can task the mod team if they're feeling up to it too. And not the mod team that we have on the Discord, but we have there's a separate Discord with some professional modders in there. I don't know if they would want to do this, but maybe they would be up to a challenge to do an apocalyptic type of bringing things together. It would be so sick. That would be so fucking cool. I feel like that would be so much fun for people to play in. But there would have to be a lot of mod. I mean, not a super ton of modding. I know that Cupid has worked on getting like a temporal storm, the way you, or not the temporal storm, but the way, you know, when you go to fight the Mad Crow, and you kind of get that effect that's like a gloomy darkness over your screen while you're in there. Cupid's kind of worked out to where he can get that to be the case. So things like that, I don't feel like would be super hard, but it would take some creating and some balancing, honestly. See, what is that, dude? What is that? Like, what is that? Yeah. I don't know why these always come in here. Like some small infected Eidolon as the first couple players. That would be insane. Rubik Series just had a war between dwarves versus humans orchestrated by a dark elf. Really? I am not up to speed on that they had a war. That's interesting. That'd be fire. Yeah, ban gives us that. Because I got to mod you in here. I got to mod you. Can I do that right now? Is there any way I can mod you right now? Let me see. If I pull my Twitch up. How long is the event going to be after this one finishes? Are you going to start up another one immediately, or are you going to wait till the video? I'm going to wait until the video is made, Plague. I'm going to wait until the video is made because it is going to take me a while. Let me pull up my Twitch so I can actually do this. But I am going to wait a while because this, I mean, it does take a lot of time, so There will be quite a bit of time before this one and the next one. Okay, there we go. You should be modded now. Perfection. But definitely there will be a fair amount of time. Plague, it's a good question. The devastation, that's what it is, Rex. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Like I said, probably be a lot of time because this has been, I mean, well, we've been going on like, what, 2 months now, and it'll probably take me we're going to be going on like 3 months because we started at the end of August. Let me dirt block up out of here. I think I'm pretty happy with 57. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with 57. That's fine. We started at the end of August, and then we're almost into October now. We're going to go 2 more weeks into mid-October. So we're gonna take a nice break in between, for sure. There'll be quite a bit of time, and I'm gonna take note of people who have been playing in the event, and I've been keeping tabs and everything like that. So be lots of things, but there'll be a nice little break. Would be way too much work for Beer to both edit the video and host the event. Yeah, for sure. I'll probably need a nice little hiatus. I mean, not a hiatus, but I'll probably need a nice week or 2 break after. I'm still going to stream and stuff, but probably no editing of video after I release the Civ Sim video. Have a nice little break, and then maybe we'll see where we go from there. It might be a month or 2 before we run another one. Have you seen that session from Torch 164 where he sang sea shanties while they're at sea? Actually, Legatonin, I was actually there while they were singing sea shanties, and Torch can sing, dude. Torch can actually sing so hard. He can sing. It's kind of crazy how good he can sing. And I got it all. And he said he got copyright striked on it, but I want to use it. I'm still going to use it I think I'm going to use it in the video because it's so good. It's so good. Can actually sing so well. It's crazy. Is that a fucking goat? Or is it a fly in my ear, dude? I thought that was a goat. It's a fly. Oh. Fall, winter break? Yeah. Possibly. It may be maybe more towards next summer would probably be. I'm like, we could do winter break, but maybe more towards summer probably. That way we have a lot of more people that are free from school and stuff like that. Singing so good he got copyrighted. Isn't that insane, Legatonin? Singing so well you get copyrighted is just crazy. I think there's some service that helps prevent copyright strikes. Really? I would be into doing that if that was the case. That would make life a lot better. Have you heard of the Rivervale National Anthem? I haven't heard the National Anthem from Rivervale. Hoplites, I have not heard. Yeah, I probably need the break for your sanities, and I have more things happening for the next couple of weeks. Mostly have a D&D campaign going. Finally, there you go, Spidertron. Yeah, we'll definitely. I think everybody needs a break. Some people are worn out. Some people are worn out from the event. Their sanity, I think everybody's sanity has been tested. Didn't know what you were in for. No. I think most of the people will look back on it and be fun, especially when the video comes out. I think we've got some good stuff for you guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I just do a good job of editing it, but I think I'm going to try and hopefully add some fancy graphics and stuff like that. All that good stuff, you know. Spend quite a while on it. Probably 3 to 4 months on it before it comes out. And has some early previews up for some special individuals. So, dang it, I didn't get those berries. They just fell on the ground. That makes me sad. Dang it. That's okay. Don't be sad. I'll be sad. Not gonna lie, I want to play more and more after each session. Really. I know some people have barely gotten worn out once from playing. Just gotta work. Just putting in that work. All rise for the Rivervale National Anthem. I'm curious to see what this sounds like. I will say, if you're gonna do a national anthem, you do have to designate Hoplites. You're gonna have to designate one of your people to sing it, and I do vote for Plague to sing the entire thing, right, Plague? Right? I want to hear your beautiful voice. Just rinse it off. Just hear that sweet, angelic, beautiful voice. That's how I feel. I'm more excited to play with others than solo. We really, I would honestly, I love the idea of like having these event style just playthroughs where we have like special things like the apocalyptic event or the 4 different islands. I feel like those are a lot of fun to watch, and I feel like a lot of fun for people to play. Maybe if you get bored of the base game or playing on the community server, like just a fun way to have an interesting experience that you can't mimic anywhere. I don't want to sound like I don't know. Not like I'm doing something like we're doing something crazy. Just like it's different. I like watching them and putting that kind of stuff on. I think would be fun to do. So I really love the apocalyptic idea, especially. But I'm glad that there's some people who enjoy. I know some people who have played in the event have been very, very upset. We have like 2 ends of the spectrum. A lot of people who enjoy it, and then there are a few individuals that just are just destroyed. Just completely distraught or rage quitted. It's like, dang, dude. I feel you. On the community, you could have building competitions. I do want to get back to having, on the community server, having events. Like, I don't know how many of you were there for a couple of the old events that we had on the community server. Like, the first one was elk racing, which was like probably just when we only had 8 people on the server, and only like 8 or 9 people in the Discord total. But we did that, and that was a lot of fun. I love the elk racing. Was so good. I think we should do that again for sure. I think people will really enjoy that. And then we had another event where we had people fight in arena, and that was a lot of fun. So I do want to do community server events as well. So building competitions is definitely a good one, and an easy one to do as well. A copyright thing I was thinking of is called Epidemic Sound, but yeah, I actually have Epidemic Sound, Jez. I actually use that in my videos. I have the greatest singing voice, my golden chords. I knew you did. I just knew it. Just throw everyone on an icy climate and let them try to survive. Watch them all go insane. Rage quitting is so sad. If something happens to you where it brings these thoughts, use those feelings to build your character. Yeah, I agree with you, Nava. I mean, just use that for fuel to... Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like you're trying to win, you know. There certainly are individuals that are, but, you know, just use that to be who you want to be. You know, that's part of your story. I had a fucking harmonica somewhere, but I just can't find it. Yeah, although people rage quitting mid-event only weeds them out from future events, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, they're plague. I'm keeping tabs on people who have been in the event, who have been devoted to it, are definitely going to be kept in mind for future events, without a doubt. So that is one good part. Is I think we have like a dedicated player base of about 70 people who play in the event just about every single session. So, and I'll definitely have an excess next time. That way we can kind of mitigate some of that drop-off that you get, which I think is 70 is fine. I was kind of fine with having the drop-off just because it destroys a lot of lag, I feel like. I don't know if y'all feel this way, but I've at least experienced less lag and things like that since having that beginning drop-off, which I'm pretty happy about. And hopefully by the next time we have another similar event, they'll have more updates on some optimization, but obviously can't count on that. We'll just do what we can to mitigate some stuff. Oh my god, there are bell spires everywhere. I can see this becoming a problem in the future. I think people who play/choose to play solo are more likely to quit. Yeah, I agree with that, Hoplites. I think it's way more fun to be within a faction. And maybe not way more fun, but most individuals would probably have more fun if they play with other people. I mean, that's part of the whole experience. The Humble Void Cult due to being assigned to dig a pit. They do be digging pits. People do be digging giant pits and shit sometimes. People do some interesting things. Somebody did build a neutral tavern. That does exist. I just found out about that last session, actually. I found a neutral tavern. I hadn't spotted one yet, and I had heard rumors of it, but I finally found it. I finally found the fated neutral tavern. So, you guys can be rest assured now. I know everybody was stressing about it, but there is one that do be existing. Which is good. Can't have a Civ Sim without a neutral tavern. Come on, baby. Although I don't know that if many people know it exists, really. I ain't leaking the cords, though. Not me. Spoiling stuff I could never do such a thing. All right, so we've got all this copper. Let's get this chunked out, and hopefully we can make another pick. Another 2 picks would be good. Also, a copper spear would be great, but I don't really have the pick kiln stuff for that. So let's make 2 more picks. I like the idea of 2 more picks. Let's lay some of the stuff down, though. So much stiff. Have you checked on the void pit since 2 sessions ago? I did see the void pit recently. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep as fuck. I mean, there's definitely more than 70. I think it's around 8 or so, but they just died, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. That's you're right. I forgot about the dead people. That is bad. No, I forgot about the dead people. Oh, I already have feathers over here. Yeah, they did die, unfortunately. Sorry. Oh, those poor folks. Those poor folks. I feel like for the most part, the people who are alive now have mastered being alive. Which is good for them. Good for them. Great job. Absolutely fantastic job. But yeah, there's probably more than 70. And then it also kind of fluctuates throughout the day because I know that some people get on the Civ Sim later on in the day. And some get on the earlier and get off later. So, the humble bear. That humble bear. We need to give that bear a name. I think I said that last stream, or yeah, a stream or 2 ago, and we did. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let us see. 100, 128. Now, I need to... I want to make 2 copper picks, so we need to warm this up. Do we have a lot of charcoal? Holy shit, Bozzy did it? What'd he do? Who did what? Who did what? Did I do something? Truly master being alive is someone accidentally jumps to their death. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we want to cook this thing. Cook 128. We should probably save this other. Let's save this. Ooh, actually, let's just make enough to make a pickaxe. Let's make enough to make a pickaxe. Because I don't want to overflow it, because I don't want to have to make another crucible, which we probably should have already done. But, you know, just how things go. What the fuck am I doing? I don't have a source of fuel in there. I get too busy flapping these gums and totally forget that I need a fuel source. Now, where do I keep my fuel source at? I'm going to need some more charcoal at some point, so we should probably make another charcoal pit, too. Let's do that in here. All right, very good. We have food. We have some stuff cooking. Once we get this pickaxe, we can go get cassiterite and be doing absolutely wonderful. Yes, yes. I don't think I'll need this. We do need a shovel and some spears would be nice, though. Naked painting. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I just realized that I was like a minute behind, a little behind. I don't know if YouTube, I think YouTube sometimes does that. It was not an accident. He would not be able to make any of the other sessions, so he fed the void. Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, some people have had, which I've had a few people message me. It's nice when people message me and let me know that they have some come up and they can't make any of the future sessions. Like I know Rifter said he had school come up. He had to start studying really hard. Which honestly, maybe my degree is just, I just got a super easy degree because I feel like I didn't have to, I don't know, I guess it is different if you're studying. Look at these little flames. It is different if you, depending on what you study, of course. But I was thinking, I wanted to run this by y'all. I want to see how y'all feel about this, but what do you think instead of doing another Saturday, maybe on the last session weekend, we do, so what is the last session date? We have 2 more, which is, I don't know if this is not going to pull up a calendar, but we have 2 more. We have 2 more sessions. So we have this Saturday and then next Saturday. So what if next Saturday, instead of doing another Saturday, we did Saturday, Sunday? How do y'all feel about that? Oh, one deal was getting caught right there. I was thinking about doing that because I know I've had some people feel like they need a a couple more sessions. I said, I think we could probably do one more. That way we have 3 sessions, and we have it Saturday, Sunday, back to back to cap it off. I feel like 3 more would probably be good enough. That's what, 24 more hours. So I think some people are just now getting their nice builds going, getting some superb builds going. So I want them to see that to come to fruition. Let me get these tongs really quickly and pour this while I tuck to y'all. Pour that, John. Run a poll on it. Would be fire, though. That's a good idea. A poll is a good idea. Good idea. Hoplites. Yeah, I'll go with that. I do not think we need extra sessions, though. Yeah, I definitely don't want to string it out super long. I know some people have brought up that they want some more sessions, but I don't want to string it out super long. I think we do need to maybe like I said, run a poll and see just in case. Because I do want to make sure with everybody, because we could always do another Saturday if it comes down to it. I might have to ask off work if that's the case. Yeah, so I'm going to run a poll, Plague, that way. I see this as an absolute win. Always love more time to work my second job. Wait, so we moved the last 2 sessions to be in the same weekend? We don't move the last 2 sessions to be in the same weekend, Plague, but we just add 1 more session to the last weekend. So we'll still have the same sessions we have, and then we'll just add 1 more session to follow the next day on the last session. How can I explain this better? So we have 1 this weekend on this Saturday, and then we have 1 next Saturday. So on that next Saturday, we just have 1 the following day on that Sunday. Hopefully that makes it clear. That way we just cap it out on the weekend there. Yeah, one extra session at the end, I feel like would be enough. Like I said, I don't want to string it out too hard. And I was thinking maybe if I would meet with, like, the world leaders. I know that's been done before, meeting with the world leaders the day before the last session to see how we want to end things off. But I do think things are in motion to be ended off, so I'm not super concerned about that. But I do want everybody to have it, in ending they're satisfied with ending on, and everybody can do their celebrations and such. Oh, I wanted to make spears. Yes. Where do I keep my flint, though? Where does Thoust have flint? Thoust flint is right, Shaw. And then sticks up in Cha. Okay, very good. All right, let's make some spears. So the last session is 2 days instead of 1. Yep, there you go, Jez. Spears. Maybe an epilogue or such, but I think the main story will be wrapped up in session 7 to 8, but a cool epilogue could help end your videos. That's a obstacle that a lot of people face when making videos. Okay, spit. Tell me, Hoplites. I like that idea. That's good. Yeah, I like that idea, Hoplites. I do be liking that. Nice little way to round it out. Basically, the last session would be 48 hours instead of 24. So, slay the bell spires, please. Let me see if I can pull up a... Well, I don't pull that up, but basically, we have 2 more sessions left. So what I am putting forth is 1 extra session. So we have 1 this Saturday, and then the last one is next Saturday. But what if we add a 3rd one, and it's on the Sunday, the following day after the last session right now? There's like no easy way to explain it. Let me get a calendar. Let me get a calendar out on my phone. Okay, so here we go. We have a session this Saturday, the 4th. And then we have a session on this 11th, on the 11th of October. So what I'm proposing is that we have a session on the 11th of October and the 12th of October. Everybody, get your calendars out. Let me see if I can pull up a calendar for you, Jez. Let me see if I can pull up a calendar for you. 11th of October. 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 11th of Oc Actually, I'm afraid it'll crash stream. I'll do it at the end. I'll pull it up and we can make it clear. I'll do it at the end of stream. Please enable transcript for the stream once it's done. Please, please. You got it, EM. You got it. I'll enable the transcript. I'll get that good to go. How are you doing, EM? You make it sense. It's okay. I'll pull it up at the end. We'll make sure it's all good. Thank you, though. All right. So now that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, got that, and this is almost done. This is getting there. This is getting there. I don't need this low fertility soil at uno momento, nor do I need the charcoal. Do we feel good with 2 copper pickaxes? Do we feel good with a copper pickaxe and a half? Do we feel good with a copper pickaxe and a half? That is the question of the hour. I almost feel like 3. No, let's just go with the 1.5, and we'll just use our big brains. So once this is done, we can slap that bad boy on a stick and go get this mother-sucking money. And by this mother-sucking money, I mean high cassiterite. I do want to clear my inventory, though, to be not as fluffy as possible. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Oh, I just need 1 stick, though. Yeah, just 1 stick. We got 47 of them, though. 41 of them. My apologies. Okay, this is done. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're good to go. Here we go. And we're off. And we're off. And here we go. Cassiterite, here we go. Cassiterite, here we go. I'm coming for you. Beaver, if I were to sacrifice some people to the void, could I get some blessings such as the admin blade for like the last half hour? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Why not? No. I'm kidding. No, I can't give you the admin blade. Slay everybody. I already gave somebody the admin blade in a test server, and they just went on a massive rampage killing everyone. They just went absolutely... which I guess is the logical thing to do once you get the admin blade. Be your fun lore thing? That there are things that were rot beasts? What? That there are things that were rot beasts? There was a video on, yeah, the Great Evil. The Great Evil. Holy, why did that guy just pop out of nowhere? That doesn't feel like it made sense. He just spawned right there. All right, let's move some of these things out of our inventory so we can make room for the... Well, I guess we don't need to make room for the spears, eh? Eh! Eh! There was a video. The Great Evil. Okay, let's run over here. Let's see if we can get some casterite. If we can, that would be huge because we already know where some iron... Iron? We already know where some iron is as well. I just can't remember... Okay, my hole is right here. All right, nice hole. It's actually really light down here, I feel like, for some reason. Diggy time. Diggy dig. Rock and stone, baby. Where are my Deep Rock Galactic people at? I've never played the game. Please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. But yeah, I feel like 3 sessions will be good. We'll be good to go. We can wrap it up and then. I'm super excited. I'm super ecstatic to edit the video. But I'm probably going to claw my eyeballs out. Like I've said. Rock and stone, that's what it is. Rock and stone. Stone and rock, flint and steel. All that good stuff. I really want this to be easy, though. I really don't want to have to fucking just mine every godforsaken block down here and not find casterite anywhere. That does not sound fun. Did I hear a rock and stone? It's crazy how universal that is. I've never played that game, so I really can't relate to the whole rock and stone thing. Ladders are your friends. Why didn't I make a ladder? Why didn't I make a rope ladder? Should I go make a rope ladder? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to make a rope ladder? Is it worth it, Spidertron? Should I make one? Oh, this is easy to make. I'll just make this. Shoot! Shoot! I don't really have a lot of them, though. Let's do... Oh, shoot. Shoot me! Fuck. What is the... Why can't I... Am I... There we go. I couldn't remember what the damn control is. I swear, sometimes I look like the biggest bot. I just start becoming a bot out of nowhere. I always thought Rock and Stone was a Lord of the Rings thing, right? I don't know. Whenever I bring up Deep Rock Galactic, that's what people say. They say Rock and Stone. So I don't know. Is that a Lord of the Rings thing? Be sure to use the short range density searcher. The prospecting pick 2 will help a ton finding the casterite. I'm just worried that I'm never going to get any... Okay, so I found a very large amount of quartz, which isn't the worst thing in the world. If I could find... some silver and gold in it, that would actually be fantastic. Normal with 1 block gaps, have a 1 block gap. That's right, that's right. No clue. I have no clue either. Okay, so we got quartz here. Maybe we just dig right through it. We'll see how that goes. Oh, damn, you need bronze to dig through quartz? I did not know that. I'm hearing a lot of spookies, though. I'm not liking that. Normal occurrence. Just have other people do it for you. That's usually my game plan. 80 hours, never have made it to the pottery age. That's hilarious. That's spoken like a true ruler right there. Off lights. That's awesome. Never made it once. Genius. That's insane. I didn't realize that quartz was tier level 3. I had no idea. Okay, found very large amounts of quartz. I'm scared. Here's the thing with digging straight down here is I'm scared that I'm going to dig myself into a hole and just get... it's going to be a party and I'm the fucking pinata, you know. My booty cheeks are going to be the pinata. I'm kind of worried about that. It sounds like they're over there in front of me, though, so I feel like I should be fairly fine, possibly. Hopefully. I think we're kind of moving away from that, so it's okay. It's going to be just okay. Just trust the process, they say. I'm slowly losing my sanity, though. Maybe I should start moving in a direction. No north here. Okay, let's move in a direction. Let's go away from the sounds. Let's go this way. And not get fucked. We'll go this way. We'll start moving in a different direction, because if we keep going down, we're gonna fucking lose our sanity, and that's not fun. Nobody loves that. I've said many a time that that happened to me one time, and I got ping-pong, dude. Not fun. Not fun whatsoever. But while we do mine... Where's my... I was talking about flies earlier. And, it reminded me, I was thinking about this today. Sometimes, do you guys ever just think of random things in your day? Specifically when I'm driving, I just go brain dead. When I'm driving, I just completely go brain dead most of the time if I'm not, like, listening to something in the background or whatever. Just go completely brain dead. Don't know how I got from point A to point B, but... Point being, I think of random childhood memories sometimes, and I remember being at a football game, and what made me actually think of this is there was a fly in my vehicle today, and it was just bugging the shit out of me. See what I did there? No pun intended. It was bugging the shit out of me, and I remember when I was a child, I was at a football game, and this dude... Nope, no order, but that's just crazy. This dude got a fly stuck in his ear. It, like, flew into his ear and was just buzzing around in there. And what would you guys do in that situation? I can tell you what happened. But I'll tell you what happened. What would you do in that situation? What they did is they took a straw and they sucked the fly out of bro's ear. I thought, me being young at the time, I was like, this motherfucker's gonna die. This fly is gonna crawl into his brain cavity and fucking eat his brain, dude. Gonna eat his brain. But they sucked the fly out of his ear with a straw. Probably the most interesting thing I've ever seen, but I just couldn't imagine having a fly in my ear just like, bzz, bzz, bzz. I would probably take a gun, put it in my ear hole, and then just start blasting. I don't know, that's just me, though. Damn, I can't get away from the quartz! Please, just give me the gasterite. I just want to find gasterite. I guess we could go in a different area, possibly. We'll dig in a different area. I want to take my ladders with me, though. Give me these ladders. Can I take the ladders with me? Is that possible? I don't think so. Oh, we grabbed that one. Give me this ladder. Nope, ladders are gone forever. Oh, actually, what we could do is we could, like, ladder. I'd have to place a dirt block, but ladders be expensive. Sticks and stuff, I don't got sticks just to... Can't just be willy-nilly with these sticks. So we gotta make sure that we get these as we go up here. But yeah, the fly in the ear thing is not ideal. That's like the spider that crawls in your mouth while you sleep at night, which is cool and all, but like, what if the spider lays eggs in you? You know what I mean? That right there. That's what dreams are made of. That's what dreams are made of. Spiders crawling in your mouth. I'm just gonna dirt up, make it my life a lot easier if I just dirt up and hit them as I go. Hit them as I go. This is probably my biggest fear, is fucking mining forever and not finding casterite, which is just... And I'm out of water. Let me build up here. Okay, here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's get away from all the spooky noises, all the spoopy noises. Speaking of spoopy, I am excited for Halloween. Is anybody doing any binging of any Halloween movies? Do you guys have Halloween? How do you celebrate Halloween anymore? I don't trick or treat. Obviously. I don't trick or treat anymore. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I do not trick or treat anymore. I don't. Stopped doing that a while ago, sadly. One of my favorite things to do. I love trick or treating. Probably not a safe thing to do nowadays, I feel like. Things are not as safe, but I don't know. I do like the spooky season. I enjoy the spooky season quite a bit. I think it's mostly the weather, though. It kind of gets me the cozy feeling. I like to stay inside and watch some Halloween movies. I don't really like the cheesy Halloween movies, though. If you need to, you can do 2 block spaces between ladders if you put them across from each other. Oh, like here and here? I might need to do that. I'm low on ladders, and I don't have any more sticks, so I am going to do that. All right, let's see what we got here. Probably don't have anything, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I'm excited for the Halloween days. It's getting cool outside. Oh, it's getting cool outside. Talk to me. Tell me. Tell me how cool it is outside. No more heat. Oh, goodness gracious. Still have like 80-degree days. 84, 85, which is fine. You know, I can deal with that. It's the 95-plus days that really hurt my soul. But we got 85, 86, 87, 88. Ooh, yeah. I can do that. I know some of you fuckers out there have 70-degree days. Oh, I can't even imagine. I'm jealous. I can't even imagine how good your life is. No or nerd. No nerd. Nerd. Peter, what did you set the pro pick range to? It should be 4. I mean, sorry, not 4. That would be awful. I'd hate my life. It's 8 blocks. It's 8 blocks. Should be 8 blocks. I just have it by default. So default is 8 blocks, I believe, Spidertron, if that's correct. If only I was an expert prospecting individual, that would go much better. If only I was good. If only I was good at the game. It's fine. We're going to find it. We're going to find it. Hopefully the iron will be easier to find than this Jojo. Instead, I keep getting no ore node nearby, and I keep hearing moaning. That's all I'm getting right now. This moaning and no ore node nearby. My 2 favorite things. I should probably start branching in different directions instead of just digging all the way straight down. How about now? All right. I get it, game. I get it, dude. You do not like me. I get that. I can understand that. Dig 16 blocks down between each one if you really want 8. Oh, I guess I have enough. Yeah, if you really want 8 is the best way to maximize it. I'm just scared to keep going down really far because I am losing my sanity. I am looking for cassiterite. No pillars are pretty good. I'm looking for cassiterite. It's somewhere down here. What do we have? A decent reading? We have a high reading. High reading of 0.16%. So, I mean, I don't feel like that's terrible. You know, high is pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, we do need to dig like 16 blocks to maximize our efficiency on the copper prospecting pick. Day 16. Or no, day 15. Bless me! Ah. Son of a bitch. We're finding some colorful rocks, though, which is good. I was thinking about what material I want to use to change the color of the sandstone roofs that we have on the castle, by the way. And I don't know what to go with. I would... Sandstone is kind of a hard one to mix wood roofs with, so I was thinking maybe aged wood would be a good one. Aged wood would be a good one. But it's like, can I really get enough aged wood to put roofs on everything? I don't know. Ebony maybe, but I also don't like kind of the orange streaks in ebony when it comes to that mixing in. So I'm still thinking of, and we have a lot of larch, but larch is so bright. It'd mix in right with the sandstone. I want to use some banners to kind of give some color to the castle. And hope that goes well. Some nice color to it. I think the banners will do it justice. I hear a fucking mouse? Am I hearing a mouse? Mouse, give me cassiterite now. Spit out cassiterite. Okay, we found coal. Bituminous coal. Small amounts. Alright, well, I feel like that's at least something, right? Is that at least something? Should we... maybe we should go for the brown coal? We'll keep that in mind that is there. Then we'll branch off in this direction. Get a nice 16 by 16 in every single direction. Real nice and good. Continuing to hear moaning. I should have a blanket on my lap today. Feeling a bit cool. A bit chilly. A bit chilly willy. A bit chilly willy. But I do think I'm going to stream this Sunday as well. Stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're gonna hit like 3 Thursdays in a row. Come on, baby. But I'm gonna stream this Thursday and Sunday. I'm gonna stream this Sunday. In the morning time for all those folk out there that are not American. Not Americano. I like switching it up every once in a while, but I was also thinking of maybe on like no nearby. Come on, give me a break. Give me a fucking break. Okay, I guess we dig this direction. We have no choice. But I was thinking maybe on Sundays or something, or maybe on Thursday nights I play a different game. Like I just play a different game possibly, other than mid-story. I don't know what y'all think about that. I feel like you need some good slippers and socks for the cold. You really do. I have a good pair of slippers. I have some socks. I completely agree with that though, Jez. Some good slippers and socks make for a great time. Walk outside, just feel the breeze. Oh yes. What is the Y level? I have no idea. I am negative 23. I am deep as shit. Am I too deep? Is negative 23 crazy deep? Am I deep, Jet? I'm losing my fucking sanity. I feel like that's too deep. I feel like I'm too deep. I'm getting nervous. Negative 23 does scare me a little bit. I'm tired of losing my fucking sanity. Ooh, okay. Going crazy. Yeah, I'm losing my. I'm gonna get ping-ponged again. And I don't want that to happen. All right, well, let's get a little bit up here. Okay, let's try this up here. Hopefully not get fucked. Yeesh. All right, this direction we go. I'm gonna run through both copper picks. That's what's wild. Run through both copper picks. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe on Thursday streams I play a different game every once in a while. Switch it up. Variety streamer? No, I don't know. Beaver, do not look in the bauxite. The bauxite is no good place to look. Really? Is that the case? Is that what it is? Is that what it do be doing? No bauxiting. Wow, this one is just... There we go. The 3 banners. I like that. Hey, okay, so it is in a good place to look. All right, roger that. Keep that in mind. By the way, when I was doing disc golf, I just got eaten up by mosquitoes. I think a couple of streams ago, I physically cannot generate in it. Oh, Oh. Oh. That's good to know. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's good to know. There you go. Bit of knowledge I learned today. You'll learn today. But a couple streams ago, or last stream, I remember I was bitching about the fact, I was like, you know what? There are just no bugs. I just don't see them anymore. I lied, dude. I saw bugs the other day. Which it was around evening time. It got around 7 o'clock and we were in some tall grass. I have at least 29 mosquito bites on my body as we speak. I forgot that I fucking hate mosquitoes. Can we make mosquitoes extinct? Is that okay? Is that something that we're allowed to do? Does that mess up the world economy when it comes to insects? Does that disturb the balance? I can't see the case for them. There's really not any freaking Cassiterite in this area. Been a fun stream so far, but my cat keeps screaming and ragging her bird toy around, so I gotta go dim and give her some love. All right, thanks. Thanks, Jess. See you later. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Have fun with your kitty cat. Give her some love. Show that girl some love. It would a lot. Really. For the animals that eat said bugs, indeed, just have the females eat the same thing as males. Oh no, I found a cave. Oh, well, this is just embarrassing. This is just embarrassing. Just have the females eat the same thing as males. Use mosquito dunks, dude. Kill the mosquitoes and gnats, I think. But none of the good insects like dragonflies. Ooh, I need something, because I was losing my mind. We were both just getting eaten up. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. All right, let me get out of here. I'm running out of food. I'm scared. Get out of that hole. Go into a different hole. Try this hole over here. We're gonna speed run this hole and just pray. Everybody get your freaking serious pants on and pray. Good luck finding shiny metals. No. Maybe the only food source they can find which can lead them to extinction. I'm all for completely eradicating mosquitoes. I'm over the mosquito itch that was going on, dude. I can't see a reason that it is okay for them to suck my blood. I love a good suck like anybody else, but good God. Just outrageous. Only the females drink blood? Yeah, I'm too close to the surface. Fuck. I need a new shovel. Let's dig around in a different spot, because obviously this area right here is not le move. Oh, excuse you, guy. Excuse you, dummy. How does it feel to be an idiot? See you later. All right, let's dig down into a different area. I'm losing my sanity slowly. I'm going insane. We'll dig in right here. No clue what we're talking about, by the way. Just went back and heard mosquitoes and extinction. Well, when I went disc golfing, I got eaten up by mosquitoes. So it's like, I think they should go extinct. Be sure to be checking the rocks that you're mining, as some ores can only spawn in certain rocks. I am relying on Spidertron to point me in the right direction. It can only generate an andesite, granite, basalt, peridot, phyllite, and slide. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Thank you for that. So andesite, and we have shale. So andesite is the one that we need to be going for. I have its code open. You're so cracked, Spidertron. Deadass, without you, I'd probably be looking in bauxite forever. I'd be like, you know what? It makes sense for it to be in bauxite, right? That's hilarious. I have the code open. I do indeed have the code. But yeah, mosquitoes. I can do without mosquitoes. But this game needs beavers in it. Come on. Can we advocate for that? You think if we drop this Civ Sim video that they'll show an homage to us by putting beavers in the game? Is that too much to ask? It's probably too much to ask. I'm not that cool. I just dig straight down and prospect every 8 blocks. Somehow it's worked quite well. I don't know why I keep building staircases. I'm too much in Minecraft mode when it comes to this. I'm digging straight down. Diggy rock stone. The average max Y for it in a 256 max height world is 90. Okay, so at max it's at 90. So we should be good because we were at negative 15. We're at negative 15. So we should be fine in that department, right? Dig down. I need to be counting. I think we're at 6, 7, 8. Somewhere in that area. We are going to run out of food, though, which is not good. That's sea level, not Y level. I see. I see it. Lava, here we come. What's up, Graham? I know, I'm worried about the lava. That's what I'm worried about. I got that lava mentality that I'm worried about. What's up, Mr. Grimlingo? Grim, how was your session back on the Civ Sim? We've been discussing it a tad bit in here. We've been chopping it up. Talking about it a little bit. Excited about it. And we were thinking of, I've been chatting with everybody and thinking about adding another session. What did I say? I said the last session was the 11th, and we were thinking of adding a session on the 12th. 6, 7, negative 20 from sea level rise. The classic blunder of digging straight down. In Minecraft, what I would do is I would stand on 2 blocks in the middle of 2 blocks and dig 2 blocks down. Oh, okay, here we go. See how excited I am? Did you see how excited I got? Is there fucking something wrong with me? We found small amounts, baby. Come on. Yes. All right. Shout out Spidertron. Point me in the right direction. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. Hey, my session was good. Going sicko with the building. There you go. Going sicko bomba. I said this, this last session, everybody's really started to focus on their builds, which is very interesting. I wonder, I kind of feel like I feel like everybody just got up to par and has everything kind of automated now, so now they can focus on the aesthetics of things. All right, how about this way? You over here? You over here, beautiful? Okay. Maybe. Well, good deal. Okay, now dig 4 blocks in each direction. Try and see which direction it increases. Roger that. Roger that. I'm on it. Shiny rock. I probably won't know what it looks like, though. That's the best part, is I'm gonna look Casterite straight in the face and have no fucking clue what it looks like. We need to make a definitive list of the 7 wonders of the VS Civ server. We do. I like that idea. I do like that idea. You know what? We could just... Oh. Yes! Creamed my mother-sucking pants, baby. Come on! We could almost make the Civ server the apocalyptic freaking, quality is poor. Dang it. Apocalyptic world, you know, this game serious right now? Is this game serious right now? If there is one cassiterite block in this entire, I might lose my mind. Okay, we're fine. I was about to blow up the entire world, Chad. Dig one in every direction, no big disc. Okay. I was about to blow shit up. Okay, we're fine. No reason to freak out. I don't know why you guys are getting so mad. But yeah, we could almost do the Civ Sim world and make it the apocalyptic world. Graham, one of the things that we were thinking about was what can I pick this stuff up, dog? We were thinking, what if we made a mod that where when people die, they turn into like a drifter or a Botorn or a shiver, and then we have like an infection style event. Oh, no thinking. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, thinking. Yeah, we usually get our ourselves in trouble with thinking around here. That usually doesn't end up well. But this one isn't a crazy idea, okay? You know, no fantasy racism. We're, you know, trying to stay, oh, nice chunk there. We're staying away from that one for the time being. That might be the next one. But yeah, that's what we were thinking is that would be sick. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? I feel like that would be awesome. So maybe have one, what I was saying was maybe have like 99 humans and then one drifter. And that person goes around and they have, of course, AI drifters and stuff. And maybe they're like an infected Eidolon is what somebody said earlier, which is a good idea. So they're not like basic. They can be like the leader. They're not just like a basic drifter and just get shat on and kind of infect everybody. Yeah, Spidertron said that. I like that idea. You can have kind of a couple infected leaders almost. All fun and games making the Civ server the Apocalypse Civ event until you realize you got to deal with the entire map being granted again. Yeah, and a lot of ocean. Some people may not be happy with that. We'll just make a new world. We'll just make a new world. It'll be fine. Bring some custom ruins in there. I feel like would be tight. Be tight as fall. I'm so glad we found some casterite. That does make me happy. That do be making me happy. Deal with the map being granted again. I like the granite blocks. I do like the granite blocks. Okay, so we have some kind of here in each direction. Maybe it's above us, I feel like. If we just dig around. Dig around in some areas. We could also make it, if we didn't want to mod it, is everyone who dies joins a bandit faction that all join day 5 or something. Kind of like a bandit invasion. I like that idea too. That's a good way to bring it in as well. Yeah, which I don't think it would be super hard to, I said this earlier, I don't think it would be super insane hard modding job to do that. I feel like that Cupid and some of the other modders, we got their expert modders. I don't think that would be super hard, but it would take some logistical balancing for drifters and stuff like that. I think it would be such a fun event, like Gizzo brought up earlier, having like an apocalyptic storm or something. Oh, that would be insane. If you want to do something like that, maybe you could try to copy and paste the builds from the Civ event to a new world. I do want to. I want to pay some sort of homage to him, possibly. Some sort of homage. I don't see why not. Dang, where's the stuff? Is it maybe below me? Should I be going down? Down below? It should not be that hard. Yeah, right. It shouldn't be super hard. Beer, if you want a larger disc, you need to go to like -35 or below. I'm gonna try and get, I don't feel like I just need enough to get me to iron, which I guess we only have 19, so we are probably gonna need to go, we're gonna need to go lower A. We're gonna definitely need more. We're gonna need more. Okay, I'm on the computer server right now. It's like a lightning apocalypse, crazy work. Then when that lightning storm goes off, it is kind of insane how many times lightning be hitting. Like, I've seen it in Rubik's Raptor's video, like, holy shit, dude. How much lightning is there? My God, it's just one after another. Jeez Louise. Native silver in quartz. Now, how does that medium amounts? Oh, no, okay. Wait, what? Found the following ore nodes. Very large amounts of quartz, medium amounts of casterite, native silver in quartz. Okay. Oh no, I'm starting to lose my sanity. I'm starting to lose my sanity. Alright, we won't spend... He made it worse by going into the JSON files. Like he said Jason. That's hilarious, Spider. The JSON files. Okay, I didn't realize that. That is awesome, though. That is very cool. It's scary as well. All right, let's dig downwards. I feel like it's where the quartz area is at. Okay, yeah, so here's the quartz. Maybe if we dig around, we can find some more of this cassiterite. Medium amounts is good. Although poor quality makes me want to cry. Poor quality does make me want to cry. All right, let's see if you're over here. What do you got for me? Small amounts of cassiterite. All right, let's go this direction. See what you got. At least you'll be earning good mining and temporal XP down there, right? Now there is a skill. Isn't there a skill, Nava, that you can use to boost your like temporal resilience? Resilientness? Is that a word? Right? Hopefully. Because that would be wonderful. That would be absolutely wonderful. I don't know where the hell this Casterite is at, to be honest. I'm trying to think of where it might be. Like, if we go straight down, I know we're just going to go right into the quartz, but maybe it's through the quartz? Does that feel right? Does that feel right to y'all? Well, why don't we dig down into the quartz a little bit and see what happens. Yes, there's many skills in the skill tree. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe you should put all the build or the ones you like for both servers into a flat world and out the download into Discord so everybody can have it. Okay, so trace amounts. Son of a... Oh, is this stuff above me? Is this stuff above me? Is this where it's at? As above, so below. Stuff that decreases the speed of drains and even some skills that buff you for being... Ooh, I would like some buffs. I would like some buffs. Buff as fall. I'd like to be buff in real life. Damn, where is this at? Where is this at? Maybe this way. After the server end, why? Yeah, I'm gonna make a world download available, Rex. I'm gonna make a world download available for everybody. After it ends. Good movie? Hey, there you go, Grim. You know what movie I'm talking about? Come on, gang. Yeah, that is a good movie. That movie is scary, honestly. That movie is kind of terrifying. That movie is very ingrained into my psyche. I think part of it represents like, okay, so we're going in the right direction. Part of it represents Dante's 8 Rings of Hell or 9 Rings of Hell or something. I've never read the book, but not worth chasing, only trace. I'm trying to find these medium amounts. It looks like it's this way, possibly. Kind of stay where I think we're hot on the track. We're hot on the trail here. Be good. Be good to me. All right, you're being so good to me. Being so good to me. But not good enough, because I'm not seeing no tit. I'm not seeing no tit up in here. Maybe if we dig in each direction. Diggy dig. Dig down. Dig to the side. Dig above. Dig in my butt, twin. Sorry, I had to. We found some, though, so that's good. Dante's Inferno. I've never read the book. I feel like I should read the book because it's a popular book. I'd give it a read. Kind of scared, too, though. Might make me think about my life too much. Listen, I would like to... What? I would like to do as little thinking as possible, you know? You ever see those animals and you just think there's not a thought behind those eyes, dude? I want that to be me. Zero thinking. No thinking whatsoever. Just drool coming out of my mouth and no thoughts. That's like the best way to go. Right? I don't know. Dante's Divine Comedy is just Bible fan fiction. Lol, I already do that. Part of the Drool Club. Okay, so small amounts that way. That's hilarious. Okay, I feel like actually maybe we should just get out of here. We should cut our losses for now and come back to it later. I'm gonna mark this spot as being somewhere we should probably go into more. Oh God, I gotta fucking sneeze, dude. Oh gosh. Sorry. Sorry you had to hear that. Whew. Okay, back up we go. How the hell? Where do I go? Oh, I'm lost. Nope, here we go. All right, let's get out of here before we get boonk ganged. Let's go. Can't go this way. Although I don't remember how I got in here. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. Just go deeper, the deeper, the better. Listen, that's all I got. That's as far as I can go. That's where the buck stops. What the hell? Where did I come in at? I feel like I'm usually pretty sound in figuring out. I already went all of these directions, and I'm hearing rats. Okay, so maybe this way? Nope. I would say you definitely got enough Casterite for the iron at the very least. Just gotta manage it well. Yep. Okay, good. No, I'm glad. I'm glad because I didn't know 100% if I was good to go or not. So that makes me feel better. Here we go. Nope. Already checked that way, so we need to go down. Down over yonder, possibly. Down. Shaw. Nope, this is where we're just at. I'm a moron. Up, look up. Weaver room incoming. Is it? Do you guys hear those rats? Okay, so I placed that one. So that's not it. I almost want to say maybe we dug down that way. We dug down that way? How far down that way did we dig? Oh. What? What? I can do this. I can figure this out. At this point, if you're this lost, just dig straight. I can do this. I can do this. I can figure it out. I swear I can. So if we go up here, this looks like it is all explored. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Chad, come on. I knew we could do it. Oh, no. Did something crash? No, we're fine. We're still here. We're good. My computer made a noise. Whew. Close one. Come on, chat. I knew we had it in the bag the whole time. Although I don't know that we have enough ladders to get out. That's an issue. What's up, Unincorporated? When are beavers being added to the game? Listen, I just asked that question earlier. I'm soon, right? At some point in time. Right now would be great, actually. I'm gonna maximize Spidertron. I'm gonna maximize and do the thing you said earlier, so we can get the most out of our ladders here. Okay, listen, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. But welcome in, Unincorporated. I'm telling you, they really do need to add beavers to the game. That would be so sick. Am I doing this? I feel like I'm doing this right. Yep, I should be doing this right. Oh God, don't fall. I'd like it. Well, I did see in one of the roadmap that they have, they're gonna play around with generating rivers, and if they could make it to where there are beavers and they mess with, like, they make dams and stuff, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, well, that's as far as that goes. Falling. No, I placed the dirt down there. It's fine. How far down did we dig? Okay, we're good. I need to stop panicking. My bad. It's on me, chat. That is on me. Me and Spider can try to make a mod for beavers. Make dry. Oh, make dry walls. That would be sick. A beaver mod would be dope. I'd include that immediately. I'd dedicate a whole video to that, actually. Right? Many storycasters are required for maximizing immersion. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad to have you here. We're just hanging out. Hanging out. I did with the mod list that I have, I did try to do as much immersion as possible. That was my main go-to with the noises and the HUD and everything like that. Big on the immersion. I really like the immersion. I like to mod it the same way in Skyrim and stuff. I'm big on the immersion stuff. Making a beaver fur hat would be sick too, right? Right? Make this hat right here. I need to put some buck teeth on my deal though. I'm lacking in the buck teeth department. It would probably even be better if I had buck teeth in real life, but I don't, unfortunately. Be able to freaking chop some serious wood, dude. Yeah, chewing on some stuff. Chewing on some stuff. I told you about this. I seen this video of this beaver that's sitting on this lady's front porch. And she's like, go away! She's like, she's literally, she's got like a glass door, and the beaver's just sitting there not looking at her on her front porch, and she's like, boop, 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 go away! And then she's completely, like, repeatedly doing that. And then it's like, it just turns around and gets up to her face and has these, like, huge buck teeth. It's just like, she starts completely screaming. She just starts yelling. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Chewing on what now? It wasn't me, Grandma. I swear I didn't say chewing on wood. Pause. I didn't think about it. See, the words just come out of my mouth. I swear. Chewing on wood. Okay, we are actually about to starve, which is kind of an issue that I don't really have any answers for. I've got a lot of rocks, though. I have a uber amount of rocks. Oh, and I'm trying to make something. Okay, let's do that. Don't you just love the fact that you can place stuff on the ground now? Chef's mother-sucking kiss, dude. I wish a chef would kiss me. We only got 24 chunks, which is 5 units. Hold on. We need a 10 bronze anvil. How many can we get to 900 units of 10 bronze with 24? What's 24 times 5? It's almost 100. It's what, like 95 or something like that? 90, somewhere in there, 95? Chad, is that... No. Am I a moron? It's like somewhere in the 80 to 90 range. 1440 nuggets is required. Now, is that in total... Is that in total tin and copper, or is that tin alone? Because 1440 is a lot. We're going to have to go back and get it together. Oh, man! We're so close, though. We're so close. I'm trying to think of any other way that we could get around this, but I'm yet to come up with one way. We've just got piles of shiz everywhere. Piles of shiz everywhere. Yeah, I forgot about the 10 bronze anvil. That's like, we need that and a hammer, so I think we're going to need more. I think we're going to need a lot more. For 10 only, if I did the math right, oh my gosh, that's so much. That is so much. I guess that's not like that much, but it is more than we have, so therefore it's a metric fuck ton, you know? So let's see how many this gets us. Wow, 24! A whopping 24 cassiterite pieces. I love life. Love, live, laugh. Oh, gosh. All right, we're about to starve, so let's find some berry bushes, and then some more dirt would be great as well for building up and down. So sticks, dirt. We need sticks, dirt, and berries. And we need to get ready for... We need to get some food ready. No, we're about to start starving and making the noise. Let's make a shovel really quickly. Shovel me. Whatever. I'll just find one out there. And we have some sticks right there. Just gotta go get some berries really quickly. You don't really need a ton of tin chunks, though. Yeah, surely, what, 24... I don't know, I'll have to do the math. I'll do the math. 24 cassiterite is enough for 15 ingots. You're good? Oh, shit, okay. Is it really? Okay. We're chilling then. We're chilling. We are chilling. We are big chilling. We are Netflix and chilling then. We're so good. We are so good on 15 ingots. It's crazy. Okay, good. That makes life 10 times easier. That makes life 10 million times easier. So that means that we have enough for an anvil and a hammer, which is hot. I got a calculator pulled up to know. Okay, good. That's hot. We have enough for that. So, now next thing I want to do really is just kind of get some food prepared and possibly a cellar really quickly after we grab some berries for sustenance. For some sustenance. Sussy baka. Honestly, don't know what that means, so I probably shouldn't be saying it. Did the math wrong? That's all right. No worries whatsoever. But, that's good. Okay, that's good. So we're good. Now, the next thing, we'll make an anvil and a hammer, and then after we get that cooking, we'll go see if we can find some magnetite, which in this area, there has been a high 2.76%, which tells me, in layman's terms, a metric booty load of magnetite, and I feel like it'll honestly be easier to find the cassiterite because the iron veins are just enormous. Just enormous. Okay, I'm trying to think of which direction I could go that would have berries that we haven't totally ransacked yet. You only need 14? I may have added a 0 or 2. No worries. I may have added a 0 or 2. Been chilling. Hey, 10 chilling, though. 10 chilling. There we go. Now we're talking. 10 chilling. Iron is huge. The shears give me more berries. The shears give me more berries. Shears will break all leaf. Blah, 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 blah. They can be used to harvest sticks and potentially tree. Okay, okay. We do need to get some sticks. That reminds me. My brother did a dumb. I'm relying on him. I'm relying on Spidertron. It's all right. Spidertron. I did rely on you. I wouldn't have gotten the 10 in the first place, so we're all good. Let me make a shovel. Hopefully you got a ton of copper, though, as you need so much for 10 bronze. I have no need for getting sticks for ladders. No for getting sticks. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. Yep, that is true. How many of these am I going to need? Just one is probably fine. Make one of these. I think we have a decent amount of sticks, though, back at the crib. If you wish to make the 15 10 bronze ingots, you'll need 276 copper nuggets. All right, let us grab some more berries, and I think we have like 208 copper nuggets. So what is the math to get us to an anvil and a hammer? Is it 276 copper nuggets? Because if so, that's not too much of an issue. The copper should be easy. And then we could probably reach iron by day 30. Day 30, I don't know how many hours. We're probably 15 hours in, I think, something like that. Which is honestly pretty good. I mean, not like I'm taking credit. It's not me that's getting us there. You know, it's a team effort. But it's good for a scrub like me. But I would make a saw so you can get boards for cheap ladders. I know I need to make a saw. I'm just trying to skip making anything and just make anything, just make the things that get me to iron. It's like kind of my main goal. It's like what I'm focusing on the hardest right now. That is 10 ingots. I'll do the math real quick. Roger that. Shout out, y'all. Honestly. I suck at math, by the way. I am literally dog water at math. Nearly failed several math classes in high school. It's more so for a lack of not trying. It's like, yep, I'm not doing this shit. Math it sucks. Not me. I could never add numbers. But turns out it's actually like a really nice life skill to have if you're good at adding numbers, which I am not. I could never be like a cashier or anything, dude. I would be the worst at that job. I'd be the worst cashier ever. For 10 ingots, you'll need 184 copper nuggets and 16 cassiterite nuggets. Okay, okay. So how many ingots is 184 nuggets of copper, 30 of 10. How many ingots is a anvil? How many ingots is an anvil? 30 of 10. So we'd be 610 short. 9? Okay, 9. Okay, so we got the goods. We have the goods then. We have the goods. Damn, y'all are so on top of it. We're good. Oh, but we need enough for the hammer, though, huh? We do need enough for a hammer. So, ooh, anvil's 9 ingots, 16 cassiterite nuggets for 9 ingots. We have 24. So all we need is a little bit more copper, yeah? Because we have about 208 pieces of copper, and we just need one more ink. Oh, no, I guess that's enough, huh? Holy shit, were we cracked? Chad, are we cracked? We have, like, the perfect amount. We got enough for the hammer? We have enough, don't we? Oh, my God, we're cracked. Shout out to y'all for knowing the maths, dude. Oh, my gosh. Holy shit. We have everything. Hey, we are goated. Chat, let's go. This is a monumentous victory for the team. I tell you what, that right there is what I'm talking about. I can't believe it. After dying to bears day after day, scouring the lands for a place to live, building a dirt hut, dying to bears again, swimming across the ocean, we finally have what we need. We have extra. We have Agra. We can even use less copper if you want to, by the way. We'll just increase how much cassiterite we use. Ooh, okay. Well, once we get... Let's use more copper, less cassiterite. Let's do that version. So what? 84 nuggets and 16 cassiterite nuggets. Let's do that. Does that give us So does the 184 copper nuggets and 16 casterite nuggets give us 9 ingots? What do we need for 10 ingots total? That way we have enough for the anvil, and then we have enough for a hammer. That's what we need. So we need 10 ingots. So what combination gets me 10 ingots? Ba-da-beep-ba. See how many copper nuggies I got real quick. I actually have a lot. I have like 220 maybe? 212? Oh no, I thought I had 100 stacks. So I have 88 plus 128, which is somewhere in the 207 ballpark, 216 or 206. Not gonna be cracked at math for real. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, unincorporated. That is what I'm saying. 10 ingots are the numbers I just gave. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, you did say. Okay, perfect. You put it there. Perfect. Me and Spider have to go to bed. Bye. All right, see you later, Rex and Spider. Good night to you, sweet fellas. Good night to y'all. Thanks for coming in and chatting. And thank you for helping me. Thanks for coming in and chatting. We'll see you guys later. Have a good rest. Good sleep. So 184 copper and 16 casterite. Okay, roger that. So we have all of that. Let's plant these bushes, and we'll get that rolling. Good. Absolutely lovely, lovely work. Let me place these down. And then once we get that rolling, I feel like the finding of iron will be extremely easy. So, Nava with the math. Nava, by chance, you have a 2,000 IQ? Big brain. Big brain stuff right there. I guess I place all these bushes over here where all the other ones are at. I'm more so an... well, I'm going to say I'm more so an English guy after getting on here and flubbing and all that good stuff. But I'm more so an English guy. Although I suck at grammar, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not an anything guy. Maybe I just need to get good, kid. Get good, kid. Get good, scrub. You got all the molds and everything? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I have the anvil mold. I think I made all of it ahead of time. I have the hammer mold. I know that for sure. I've got 2 ingot molds. And I do think I went ahead in time and made the anvil mold. I do believe I brought that up to myself. I was like, I'm going to do this. Beat up. I just can't remember where it's at. If it was still cooking or not. Are we cooking? Surely I made it, right? Okay, here it is. It's right here. So we're good on that front. So let's mix that up. Mix that shiz up real quick. 184 copper and 16 casterite. No, I just use a calculator for the alloys, I said. I am great at math, though. Stuff like accounting and finances. There you go. There you go. Oh, shoot. We have like 300 pieces of copper. What in the world? What in the world? Okay. I am great at math, though. Stuff like accounting and finance. That's good. That's stuff to be good at. That's some good stuff to be good at. I tell you what. I'd be relying on calculators and stuff. I'm not good at doing quick math off the top of my head either. I can get like general ballpark numbers, but I just stopped focusing after 6th grade, and that really... And one of the thing is in math, like as you go through school, like if you get behind at some point and you just let that build up, you kind of screw yourself over, and that's what I did. Roundabout way of saying I'm lazy and suck at math. Dog water. In my charcoal. Also, by the way, as someone who lives in a wildlife corridor with lots of bears, IRL, bears are nowhere near as aggro-aggressive as they are in Vintage Story. Vintage Story road rage bears, oh my gosh. In our Civ Sim event, unincorporated, we had 6 people die to a bear. We had 6 people die to a bear. Oh my God. You live in an area with a lot of bears? That's terrifying. So does that mean you see them kind of on the regular and they don't mess with you? That terrifies me, honestly. I guess that creates 80. So 184. If you want the calculator I use for the alloys, just let me know. I'll send the link. It really helps if you want to be as efficient as possible. Yes. Send that link so I can... I try to look for one before. I feel like I didn't find one. But send it to me, and I will freaking favorite that. Because I will most certainly use that. So that makes 720. And let me pull up my phone calculator. Vintage Story Road Rage Bears. Roid Rage. I don't know why I keep saying road. Said I'm better at English, but I lied. 128. 184 minus 128 gives us 56. Okay. Shoot, I can do that. 56, baby. Creates 1,000. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. Bing, bang, boom. Now we just light this, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that. That gets me absolutely right. That gets me so right. Let's see if I can just pause here real quick then. Yeah, see, that'll work. That'll work. That would be absolutely fantastical. Because I thought I probably didn't look very hard, but I feel like I looked for one before. I couldn't find one. It's probably just my fault, but yeah, that would help a lot because I know in some of my videos that I posted, people be calling, what the hell is that? People be calling me out for not doing things efficiently. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not mixing efficiently. Don't cuss at me. Please don't hurt me. This thing is just gonna cook forever. It got deleted. Oh, AutoMod must have got it. AutoMod got it, huh? AutoMod is not having it. Thought about that, said not today. Dang! AutoMod is strict. AutoMod is strict. No links, I guess, huh? Okay, so we have rusty. How many rusty gears do we have? Can I place these here? I wish you could do more than 5 to a pile. 5 is not very many. We just have piles of shiz everywhere. Every mother second where. Is there anything else we need to do? We probably need to oil these up or something. Fresh for less than an hour? Okay, we can say goodbye. We can say goodbye. Oh, where should I post it then for you to see? You could send it to me on Discord. You could send it to me on Discord if that makes it. I feel like that may be the easiest place to be able to send it. Possibly. This fence would be nice to have around. 8 flax twine. So I feel like we're doing pretty decent on resources. I think my main concern, though, is getting enough food. Getting pelts and stuff, we do need to get barrels working. So getting a saw is of the utmost importance. But I want to get iron before I start making all that nonsense. Fire clay. We need fire clay. So shovels and... Oh, we need mortar. We need mortar. We need mortar. Mordor. We need Mordor. Dang, so we're going to have to make a saw anyways. Oh, man. Shucks. Okay, so that's fine. Once we get this anvil made, then we can use that. That's all right. We need another copper dilly thing. Thank you very much. Thank you much. Yeah, if that's okay to send it to me there. Not that that'll work. Yeah, so we're doing pretty fantastic, I feel like. Pretty wonderful. And we have a lot of mushrooms nearby, so it shouldn't be super hard to make soup. Especially when it's growing right here. I believe they regenerate. Or at least they respawn. And the thing that I want to get working kind of a little bit on the castle, but the overarching idea is to repair it all. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think it'll be super hard, but I want to make it more colorful is my main thing, you know, because it's all just sandstone. It's all one color. I want to make it uber-duper colorful. And like I said, I think banners are going to do that, but as well as a roof on some things would be extremely nice and help. And we got to get some of this infestation of this green shiz. Just so much grass. Make a scythe would be good. I lived in a grizzly corridor a few years ago, but now I'm just living in a corridor with the normie bears. It's not that scary, especially with farm dogs. Vintage Story Doggo update win. I know, they have a pet AI for cats, I think. There's a mod for it. I don't know how it works, so I've never used it. With the normie bears, grizzly corridor is crazy. Oh my gosh, I'd be terrified. I went hiking in Oregon for a little bit. I lived up there for a summer to do some work, and I never did see a bear, and I'm glad. Can't say I missed them. Can't say I missed them. They probably saw me, though. Oh, I didn't even realize there's loot in here. Yo, there's Blackguard shoes? Already said it so great when you got to make alloys, you barely even remember that exists. Yeah, thank you for sending that over to me. Hopefully I'll remember to use that because that's going to help so much. So thank you for sending that to me. Ruined Double Head. No, the Forlorn Hope shoes. Which shoes do I want to wear? I'm going for the more Blackguard build. So give me Blackguard shoes, baby. They really don't look that great. they don't look that cool. We'll leave the Forlorn Hope shoes here in the Battle Axe. Go further down. I didn't realize there was loot in the corner of these castles. I don't know why there wouldn't be, I guess. I suppose. Just ruined everything. I wish it would lead me down into like a spoopy basement. I guess. Ooh, maybe next stream we should go down into the stairwell over there. Is that crazy? I just feel like we have to get ready for other things. Let's go around and explore a little bit. I'm missing some loot. Don't worry, I'll just yell at you when you forever get to use it. That'll work. That'll be perfect, Nava. That is exactly what I need. I need someone to yell at me. That is exactly what I need. I need someone to put me on track. Get flapping these gums. See, I feel like in here is some good stuff. Get me in here. Or maybe not. Up. Up. Nope. Just a big hole. All right. Up. Just a big hole. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to the big hole. Okay. I don't see any loot in there. It's fine. I feel like our 10 is almost done though, yeah? Assuming you're live when you're struggling. I'm probably will eventually. I haven't had time recently, but I probably will do some off-stream grinding at some point. I just haven't had the time, but everything that we've done, I've done live, so do with that as you will, I guess. I haven't made any progress without, I think I actually did. I dug up some clay, but that was about it. I got some cinematic shots. I used the spare time when I'm not live to do some cinematic shots. Okay, here we go. This thing is red yacht. Make me... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Please stop cooking it. Shocked you haven't got any skill points aside from the survival level, by the way. Feel like you should have something right now. I know. I know. Oh, no! I wasted it! That's okay. We have extra. It's fine. It's fine. Just relax. Just relax. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to do that. I wasted. Can you do lives in Patreon? Could do an off-screen live. I was thinking about it. Reese, I was thinking about doing off-screen type lives on Patreon. I don't know if you would be interested in that. I'll pull the Patreon and see... yeah, if you'd be interested in that, I could do something like that. For sure. For sure. Absolutely for sure. And I do believe you can do live streams on there. Oh, hey, you mind if I post Stream Link on my Discord server? Absolutely not. Go ahead, unincorporated. I don't mind at all. I swear to God. I know. I messed it up. I soiled it. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I've done this. All right, gonna need an extra 18 copper. I'm just so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, an off-screen live would be interesting, Reese. I can't believe it. I can't believe I done that. I told myself, I was looking down and I was like, okay, I don't want to put it in the prospecting pig mold. That's what I need to not do. And then I looked over and started putting in my pickaxe mold. Oh my gosh. Whoops. It's on me, team. That is on me. So we have 886 out of 900 units of liquid tin bronze, and then 100 units here. 14 out of 100. That's just embarrassing. I've made a fool of myself. All right, I'll go look for some more loot. Oh, Beaver Nava just kissed already. I'm sorry, Nava, I've let you down. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. I fucked up. Not the first time, won't be the last. You told me exactly down to the T what I needed to do too, and I soiled it. Oh, is this the area that we went in earlier? For some reason, I was thinking it was in a different area. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Okay. Hello, loot me. Give me loot. That may have been the only tower with loot in it, honestly. Ah, that sucks. It seems like remembering to use alloy calculators is the only thing I need to yell at you for. Yeah. Yeah, please yell at me just how to play the game in general, because clearly I am dog shit. I mean, like, clearly I'm Dookie Water. That's just, I mean, just embarrassing showcase on my part. I need you to yell at me for every action that I do. I need you to put warning signs that say, don't do this. Don't pour your perfectly executed, efficient tin cassiterite in a mold that you did not mean to and that is not conducive to progressing. Because that was the entire point of doing the efficiency standpoint. Right? That's the kind of warning I need. Then I still might mess it up. Who knows? I still might just absolutely flub it. Okay, I feel like that really was the only tower here with any loot, which is kind of crazy to me. I guess the rest of it is underground, which I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm too much of a pansy to go in there after clearly my mental lapse showcased there a second ago. Is that red clay right outside this castle? I kid you not. Do you remember that we traveled all this way for red clay? And there is some red clay right here. It's right here. It's literally right there. There's some, see, you know, earlier I was talking about how I feel like we were really gaining momentum. We were really making it. And now I'm just feeling like, man, am I a moron or am I a moron? I am a moron. That's okay. A little bit of struggle. Yeah, a little bit of flavor to it, right? Fill this up. Boom. Filled. And this is the rest of it, right? Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you, Nava, for the math. Thank you for the math. Unfortunately for ruin loot, the above ground ruins don't have a ton of loot inside them. Usually most of it's underground or is within underground ruins. Okay. I didn't realize that. That does make sense, though. We do need to go underground at some point and check that out. I just have nothing in the way of armor or heals or food. This is why one must always play games alongside the nerds. I need to become a nerd. Oh. Okay, so that's very, very good. Sticks, sandstone. Okay. So we got that going. That's great. Good news. Yeah, it's a good point. Unincorporated. Well, luckily, for all of my playthroughs, I've had Chad to help me, and I tell you what, I need it. I don't know what I would do without Chatty Chat. Like, literally. I can't tell you how many processes I've had chat walk me through. It's actually kind of an embarrassing amount, now I think about it. It's actually a little bit of an embarrassing amount. So we've got the tin going. Now, the one thing that we need, our last pit stop, is finding iron. Oh, and fire clay, so we need barrels. So let's make an ingot. Let's make an ingot really quickly. Can't remember exactly how much copper an ingot is, but we need to make an ingot and make a saw. Now that we will have an anvil for it. It's 20 pieces, right? 20 pieces, there we go. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to go back and get some of that coal that we found. Either. But we'll light that up and make a mold. Why do I just get rid of stuff out of my inventory so fast? Do you guys ever have a inventory claustrophobia? Does that ever happen to y'all? You ever just like the beginning of this game when you have no inventory space makes me claustrophobic so hard. Oh. Just awful. I hate it. I hate it. All right. Let's put some of this extra stuff over here. Over yonder. Being the person running a whole vintage story event while still being lectured by other players on how to play the game. Listen, I don't need to know the in and outs, right? Surely not. What was that? Look at listen to the noise this makes. I know. How embarrassing, right? Listen, I just need the experts to play the game and I'll run the event. There we go. It's fine, right? It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's probably a good thing I'm not playing in the event because I would just probably be of no use whatsoever. Do y'all think I would be a leader in the event? What do you guys think about that? Do you think I would start my own faction? Would I be a leader? Would I be a worthy candidate? Would you nominate me as a leader in your current faction? Would you let me throw a coup and overthrow your government? Would you let me lead the way? I would. I'd let me lead the way. I don't know. Reese said, hell no. Why not, Reese? Why not? Grim said no. Come on, guys. Come on. You wouldn't follow me to Revolution? Ah! All right. You guys' point stance. Said hell no. I mean, are we sure? Are we sure? You guys don't want to see my beautiful face lead? I mean, I would lead us to victory like freaking... I'd be like the Aragorn of the Civ Sim, dude. You could trust in me. You can trust me. People would probably try to make you the leader. Gotta get that clout. That's right. That's right. Gotta get that clout. Said hell no. Now, inventory management be damned. Trinket trash. Maxing be base, bro. Gotta get over that inventory. I can't. I've been trying to get over the claustrophobia, and I think it's more so a skill issue because I don't know how to be efficient with the little space that I have. I think that's what the real core of the issue is, actually. Behind my claustrophobia is I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know the most efficient process, therefore I just complain and freak out. And so you're right, I gotta get over it. I gotta get better. That is hilarious. Whatever, I'll see you guys in the next Civ Sim event when I'm leading a dictatorship and I kill everyone. We'll see who won't let me lead then. We'll see then. You guys will see. I'll prove you wrong. I'll have the greatest faction. Come on, guys. You wouldn't follow me to Revolution? Steps on molten metal and melts foot. I know. That was bad timing, Uncorporated. That was bad timing. Their point is proven. Their point is proven with that. Oh, my gosh. It's bad timing. Do it. You won't watch me. I will. We'll call it, I don't know what we'll call it, but we're going to call it something cool. Something extremely cool. It's going to have the coolest name, Grim, just you watch. When is this thing going to get cold? The mold must be broken? Is that true? Is that true? I didn't know that. Okay, now that you guys are... Now I'm kind of resonating with y'all's definitive no. Makes sense to me. I can see where you're coming from. You say that when you fall for my good old bear-filled house trap. That's true. I spawned the bear. It is done? Okay. Let's mine her out. I didn't realize... Is that a change, or am I just... Is that once again... I didn't realize... Is that new? That's got to be new. Am I losing my mind? You have to now break the mold? That sucks. That sucks. Bink. 10 bronze anvil. Yes. Yes. All right, and once this copper mold is done, put that bad boy on a stick. Yes, sir. Put this on a stick as well. I am sticking everything. Wabam. Wabam. Okay, there we go. That's never been a thing. Don't fall for it. Arrow for anvil. Yes. Okay. Thanks for watching out for me, Reese. I appreciate you watching out for me. How sweet of you. How sweet of you. Was just adding the new. Okay. It's just adding the newest update. All right. Okay. I was just say I don't remember that being the case, and I usually am wrong on things, but on that one I was pretty sure. Next event, all factions got to agree to push as many bears into a pit as possible, and then funnel Beeve into the Freddy Fazbear Fun Pit. Oh my god, that is terrifying. I thought I could get away from the Freddy Fazbear shit. Not again. Not again. Yeah, I actually remember. I'm actually a pretty big fan of like the whole Freddy Fazbear series, but oh my gosh, playing it, I could never. I'm not very good at playing scary games. I was thinking maybe we could play one on stream sometime, but oh man, I don't know. It gets me real good. I'm more of a watcher because when I'm scared, I just freeze up like a gazelle, dude. I just fucking deer in headlights. Somebody else has got to make the movements for me. I can't do it. Funnel me in is crazy though. That is insane. That's crazy work. So I feel like we made some pretty good. That was pretty good. We're moving in the right direction, which do be making me happy. That's good. We're progressing a lot better than anticipated. Probably the best progression I've actually had ever in my entire life, which is awesome. So that's good. But that'll probably do it for this stream. I feel like that's a good spot to end on. We got to 10 bronze, and we can get to Magnetite in the next one. Or maybe I'll do some, well, no, I won't have time to do some off-stream work because we'll be streaming Thursday. We'll be streaming same time this Thursday, and then I'm going to stream Sunday as well. I'll probably put another content streaming schedule out on the Discord channel so you guys can see the times on that in case you want to pop by. And then we'll be streaming same time this Thursday. That'll be 3 Thursdays in a row or 2 Thursdays in a row? I can't remember. We're hitting the Thursdays here. We're getting them real nice and good. But I appreciate you all coming in, hanging out, chatting it up, spending time with me, helping me out specifically, helping me out get stuff done. I'd be effed without y'all. So I appreciate y'all hanging out and supporting and coming in and chatting with me. I really do. I appreciate it. GG Unincorporated. Maybe we can actually tackle downstairs next stream. Yeah. Got so many pickaxes now to mine the Lotus. I do have an extra pickaxe. I do have that now. So, all right. Well, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night, evening, morning, wherever you may be. And we will see you guys hopefully Thursday, same time. Y'all have a wonderful week until then. And we'll see y'all later.